Hey, in the little chat box here on the right on the damage, did it have that little drawing last week, or is that a new thing? It has like the little hammer next to bludgeoning.
I think that's been a thing, but it was really tiny.
All right, sorry. Anyway,
It's definitely bigger now. Last time you guys arrived at the Burton Manor to stop the cultist plot, you ended up battling the demonic paladin there, Orinda, and Carolina Crow. Carolina attempted to become a vessel for the demon lord Alquam, kind of since they hadn't completed their plans. Her transformation was not successful, and she kind of ended up as this horrible mutated abomination. She managed to kill Alex during the fight, and the paladin Orinda killed Amy Berta's knightling. A few days passed. You guys used Ziv's friend Justicia Valora. She called in a friend who arrived in a couple of days, who managed to revive Alex. That was Nora Briarbloom. She's a cleric to Maleficent, the goddess of spiders, famous from our last campaign. There's a typo there. I gotta fix that. There we go. And then we had a big celebration party. Ziv fell in love with Lyle. It was a whole thing.
that's funny.
And then
It was very entertaining.
And eventually your guys' friend Barsul arrived, having completed his kind of agreement to track down these people that had ambushed Ziv and had purchased this Takorite core. They'd also kidnapped Baron Glitmaw, the Hobgoblin, and he had kind of tracked them to a temple not far from the city. And he noted that they had arrived, and he sat outside the temple for quite some time, and they never came out, meaning that they are probably dead, or there's something else going on.
Well, either way, sounds like a fun thing to explore.
It do.
I think the plan was to go out there. Was that the plan?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
When
What
we
was
were
that
gonna rest
over here in the mountains?
That was I thought it was the temple, wasn't it?
No, it was in the mountains above.
Oh, okay.
When Lyle comes in for work the next morning, I want to talk to him.
Sure, you guys are at the Frantic Fish Tavern, and your intern Lyle arrives.
Regardless of what time it is, I'm going to tell him he's late.
It's like, oh, sorry. Hey, are you sure?
Are you planning on going with us and very likely dying, or are you going to stay here?
Oh, if I'm invited, I would of course accompany you. Shall I ready Fabio?
No, I think Fabio would get in the way, but it's your funeral. I hand him a small bag of coins and a list of crap to get for as far as supplies and tell him to be back in an hour.
Sure. He leaves to go get supplies.
Should we pre-buy his funeral?
Who are you asking?
The table in general, as he goes away.
I mean, nah. You never know.
Well, I did warn him that he would likely die.
Very
That's true.
considerate of you.
Alright, well, I guess we'll wait for Lyle to come back with the supplies, and off we go.
But if he dies, what will you tell his mother?
That I told him he would probably die if he came with us, and he chose to come with us anyway, and then died.
Cool.
I will make arrangements with the barkeep, maybe, or maybe stables for Fabio?
Yeah, not a problem.
How long a journey is it? Do we know?
2.5 days approximately, but you do travel slightly faster on the road, so we could call it. You could arrive at the night of the second day, or on the second day in the morning, depending on.
Regardless, our first rest needs to be in the forest somewhere.
Ah, yes, of course.
Because my armor has to have stuff unlocked by resting in the forest.
Anything you guys want to do before you leave town?
What is Lyle equipped in for his grand debut of probably getting himself killed?
Let me look.
And on a scale from 1 to 20.
Lyle has no armor, and he has a singular dagger.
Oh, that won't do.
So he showed up with us to go.
So on
I
a
will
scale
hand-
of 1 to 20, he's a 0.
Yeah, he's like a commoner plus.
I will give him a short sword and studded leather. And I will make it fit as best I can, and I will make sure I pull it really tight on him.
Oh, do you have stud leather armor to give?
Yeah, my old one before I put this armor on.
Wow, that was nice of you.
Probably is a little small for him, but that's all right. We call it a learning opportunity.
He's a small guy.
I know I'm a smaller drow.
I'll give him the Cloak of the Well to use.
Wow, a magic item.
Alex, are you sure? You will probably not get this back.
That's not Alex.
That's not Alex.
Oh. Who is that? Oh. Koji, are you sure? You will probably not get that back.
Why is he planning on stealing it?
No, he is going to die, and we will not be able to retrieve it because he will be in a foolhardy place.
Well, it might help him survive.
Do we
What's
still
the
have
armor
You
class?
want it?
Boy,
What's
do
the
we
armor
s-
class on studded leather?
12 plus dex.
12.
Unless anyone else wants it.
I was about to say, don't we still have the Elven Chain?
Do we?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
I think you have that.
But how strong is he?
Weak.
He's a commoner.
Does he have?
His stats are all 10.
Okay,
common.
so he can't use the elven chain.
I mean, he
Oh, he could. He would just be slow.
He would just be, yeah, it would be 10 less movement. So he would be slow, but really hard, a lot harder to hit.
On the plus side, if he actually does survive this, maybe he'll no longer be a commoner. Maybe he'll be like a slightly more powerful NPC.
Yeah, I mean, if someone wanted to like train him towards a particular set of skills, maybe.
I'm going to invite him to a training session with Kijo and I, where we're basically going to slap him around for an hour, but it might help him live.
I'm gonna fuck him up.
He's just walking around like a battered housewife, like black eyes.
I'm not gonna kill him, but I'm gonna fuck him up.
He stole your date. He must pay.
What?
Alright,
Are we training him in any particular direction? Like
Durability.
I mean, he has a short sword, he has a short sword and a dagger. That's
so, like fightery or roguey?
I guess
Roguey?
so. I mean, I'm both.
Well, if you had to pick a first level for him to class into,
Let's say
Cleric.
Cleric.
I mean, that would be nice, but
The god of self-humiliation.
or do we say fighter or rogue?
Fighter. Yeah,
For
we'll train
whenever
him.
he's not leveled up
Next
yet, but
fight.
whenever he does gain a level of XP.
This is all moot because he's gonna get dead. But it's all right.
I don't know. Cleric kind of works if he starts praying every morning after Kijo beats him up, or prays before the training. But Kijo doesn't beat him up too badly.
That's the best way to find religion for the magic. I'm praying to whatever god will give me magic.
I think there's a demon god that was trying to visit.
You know, in like
I only got
Game of
Mistral. I
Thrones.
ended up a wizard.
Guys,
You know,
I did it. I found a god. Look, he gave me Eldritch Blast. No!
you know, in Game of
Don't
Thrones,
reveal
when
my backstory. Damn it.
Brienne trains Podrick, and it's just basically her slapping him around.
Yes.
Yep, that's how this is gonna go. Nope, don't do that. Nope, don't do that. Nope, don't do that.
Don't fight
Nope,
someone
don't do
like
that.
her in the first place.
That's right.
Well, we set off then.
Yep,
Final
I make
call
him-
for anything at town.
I make him carry all the stuff, and I will train with him.
Perfect. You can sleep in the forest that night, so go ahead and make sure that you unlock whatever the forest
I
boon is on the Wanderer's armor.
I got it. It is now officially unlocked, and that is the one I will use as a default now, unless otherwise stated.
It's a pretty good one.
Resistance to non-magical slashing damage.
Hmm.
Aubrey, your mom's here.
You got resistant to non-magical slashing damage for forest?
No, yeah, for sleep, for resting in the forest, yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That suddenly makes that armor real good.
Yep, I need 2 more to get it to be +1. I'll be back in 1 second.
Quest-based magic items.
So Earthier, I have a wonderful new ability as a wild magic barbarian.
Okay.
3 times a day, I can let you re-roll, or not re-roll. I can let you roll a d3 and recover a spell slot of that level or lower.
Ooh.
Or I can give someone like a d3 of inspiration that they can use for up to 10 minutes. The ability itself is worded very vaguely.
What's the
I don't think
speed-
it's consumed upon use.
What's
I think
the
it's just
speed
for-
at which you get to do that?
3 times a day, recovered on a long rest. Well,
Well,
up
right,
to
but like,
proficiency. Oh,
is,
sorry,
it
action.
an action or
Yeah, it's
an
action.
Okay.
Nice. Yeah, we'll
But-
definitely make use of that.
More of probably an outside of combat thing,
Yeah.
but still pretty useful. Try and get your haste back or something.
If it's a D3, then I won't get that back as often, but it'll make it so I can cast Hex more often.
Yeah, and it's that level or lower. So if you roll a 3 and you're still full on 3s, you can still choose a level 1 or 2.
Well, I only have level 3 spell slots, but you
Right.
you can still restore one of those slots as a 1 or 2, and then I can just use that. Yeah, between that and the Ring of Spell Storing, I'll practically have a wizard's number of spells I can cast today.
Yeah.
Well, as you guys make your way kind of towards the mountain range, they're pretty small as far as mountains go. They're not like snow capped or anything. The air starts to feel almost lighter. You start to see a lot of different wildlife than kind of what you're used to in the area. Kind of the coastal plants give way to this kind of like very mossy type of flora. There's kind of flowers in like these big clusters.
Sorry, back. My wife just got home, so I had to go say it real quick.
Understandable. And it doesn't take you guys too long. If you guys wanted to, you guys can kind of see that there's obviously, at some point there was some kind of temple here or some type of structure, but night has just fallen. So it's kind of your guys' call if you want to do a long rest and wait until the morning to go in, or if you want to enter in the dead of night.
I wouldn't be opposed to resting before we go in, just because I still have 1 day of that -1 penalty left.
Okay.
I'm cool with. Is this considered mountain, by the way?
This is not considered mountain. It
Unfortunately.
is mountainous, but they're very small in their.
All right.
It's highlands. It's not
Yeah,
mountains.
yeah. I wouldn't say it's mountains.
More
but
hills than mountains.
I appreciate big hills, big pointy hills.
All right. Fair enough.
But I
What is the
appreciate
big holy
the.
hill if
I
not?
appreciate the attempt.
All right. Well, we'll slap Lyle around for an hour before bed and take a long rest.
Training ends with Kyle or Lyle getting knocked unconscious, and then we just leave him there.
Just let him
Until he
sleep it up.
wakes up.
Sleep well.
You tuck him in, throw a blanket over him.
Drag his body back to camp so he doesn't get eaten by wolves in the night.
That's probably about the extent of it.
Hang on, I gotta adjust the calendar now. Gosh, timekeeping's just the worst part. I gotta get one of those cool bots you have, Brian, that keeps track of the days for you.
It was pretty hit or miss. I actually have always bought a literally physical calendar for all my games that I always have with me.
Nice.
That honestly might be easier than the digital one I use.
I buy like a year-long like organizer, and they usually end up being about 18 months. And I'll actually like write down the things that happened on each day. And
Yeah. Finally cooling down outside. I love it.
Yep. I'm gonna save
All right.
so much money on air conditioning.
I leave mine going full speed and I just put a sweatshirt on.
Well, the next morning, you guys, without much trouble, find kind of at the base of these large craggy mountains or big hills, whatever you want to call them. There's large patches of vines that have kind of claimed walls of this large temple structure. It looks like it's partially built into the side of the mountain and then partially like an exterior stone building. There's all types of very beautiful like, wildflowers growing about. It's very overgrown. And the earth smells like really sweet, like almost candy-like. And even though it looks like a kind of creepy, dilapidated ruin, it feels very, very light in its presence.
is there any like writing or iconography on any of the ruins to give us clues as to what this place is or was?
Sure, make an investigation check.
I investigated the shit out of it.
At some point, it was a monk temple, and specifically, it was like a very nature-centric monk druid kind of hybrid. Following, yeah, sure.
It doesn't
in its
feel like a
culture, but
specific
it's
god, more like a nature.
yeah, definitely nature vibes.
Is there more than one entrance or just one entrance?
There's one singular entrance that you could like see. There's a big stone archway that leads inside, but you could probably poke around, or maybe you could try to climb if you wanted to try to find another way in or an alternate point of entrance.
Any thoughts on just going through the front door, trying to find an alternative entrance?
I think. Do I have that thing yet? I don't think I do. I'm gonna try to climb the thing. I don't have the thing that gives me a climbing speed yet, but yeah, I'm gonna try to climb.
You can make an athletics or an acrobatics check.
Either one.
Either one.
That's not great. I rolled a 3.
Either you manage to climb your way to the top and then realize that a lot of the roof for the external portion, because again, it's partially built into the side of the wall and partially outside, the roofing is very dilapidated, and you would have a very hard time getting across, and there would be a significant risk that the ceiling would fall out beneath you and you would wind up inside. But you could certainly try it. There does appear to be places you might be able to use as an alternative entrance, like put a rope down if you wanted to make
How dark is it?
I mean, it's daylight, and there's a lot of holes in the roofs, so it's pretty well lit.
Okay.
Varies from dim to bright.
I would like to peer into one of the holes that it's a dilapidated roof, so I assume there's holes I can peer into. I would like to do such.
Sure. So you'd have to like kind of make your way across through. So you have to make another check to not fall through. But you could do that if you'd like.
Well, I mean, as there's nowhere to look through on the places where I might fall through.
No, there's like patches of holes. But where you are, you could probably like find a small crack or something and put your eyeball up to it.
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
Sure. You look down and you just kind of see, kind of above like the main entryway, you can kind of see it looks like there's been some cave in from the actual cave portion or the mountainous portion that have blocked off some different pathways and entrances and things like that.
Is there any lighting?
Just the sunlight from above you.
Okay. Do I see any people?
No.
I kind of look back down at the group and shrug.
No.
No? Who said no? Why did you say no?
No, because there was a long pause and no one was saying anything.
No. Yeah,
No.
I've climbed up, looked around, looked back down at the group, and shrugged.
Is that the only
Should
word?
I-
No. No.
Could I mine the way through the wall?
But is
Probably
there
could.
like a front entrance we can go through? Isn't there?
There is.
Oh. Alright.
I could have just flown up there.
Yeah, but you have to use a thing that you get limited uses of. I can climb for free.
True. But I could have gone across without falling.
I
Had a
might
chance
get.
of falling.
Well. Yeah, but then what?
Oh. Whatever you were gonna do. Except for be sneaky.
Do you have dark vision?
Yeah.
How many feet?
Regular.
Well, I was gonna look inside with my superior dark vision and see if there was anything to see, but it doesn't sound like there is.
Well, I guess are we just carefully going through the front door?
Carefully is one word for it. Could just smash it open.
Oh, it's not really a door, right? Thomas is an archway.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll put my back to kind of the jam and poke around. And do I see anything in there? Is it like going inside, or is it like a courtyard?
Yeah, it's going inside.
Alex is still dead.
So, I'm planning on continuing to be on the roof. And I'm going to try to follow their progress from the roof carefully and hopefully not fall in.
I'm gonna ask Div if she wants to look for traps or if we're just walking around. If we're walking around,
will-
I'll go with that.
I will attempt to search for anything dangerous, traps, trapdoors, something like that.
Yep, go and make an investigation check.
I will help, if possible.
Sure. You find no such thing.
All right. Well, then I will. Hi, honey. I will creep along here. Kind of put my back against the wall and poke my little head around.
Is there? Do I know of any historical significance to this statue? Is there any indication of who it was or anything like that?
It just appears to be a prominent member of the temple, maybe a founder, but it's not anyone that would be famous outside of like
The no.
the people here. Yeah.
The no. Gotcha. All right.
It looks like this was probably at one point a entrance or a pathway that continues downwards, but it's been collapsed inwards pretty substantially.
How far up did I search in my search? Like, at what point should I start checking again?
We'll say till the end of the hallway, at least up to here.
Slowly move up. Are those a bunch of triggered spike traps?
They are a bunch of triggered spike traps.
Like somebody has already been through here and set them off.
That is
Oh
correct.
joy.
Okay.
Lyle?
Yeah, how am I doing on the roof?
Make an acrobatics or athletics check.
Do we want Lyle coming in here or stay watch out front?
You're good.
That's up to Lyle. He's a big boy. I told him he's probably gonna die if he wants to carry on. I'm gonna check
Am-
for traps and such.
Am I seeing anybody down below?
You send no other traps other than the ones already triggered.
Hmm.
I'm gonna peer over. Do I see any bodies in any of these traps?
No.
Okay. Can I reasonably just jump over without any difficulty to get to
Yep.
the other side?
How high up is the ceiling, Thomas?
25 feet.
Okay.
Okay.
And where does the ceiling stop?
And this one, I think.
The ceiling continues.
No, this one.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Did you want to give me Lyle? I can move his token, so you don't have to worry about it.
Anybody can move Lyle.
Oh, I am unable to move Lyle.
Nor am I.
Nor am I.
Well, that
Because
just one.
anybody is Thomas.
I just don't want to.
Nobody
Yeah.
wants to move Lyle, okay?
Ooh.
I'm gonna glance at Lyle. Is he like sweating profusely and like twitching?
No.
All right. It's because he hasn't seen a bad guy yet.
He seems very safe. He seems to feel very safe with your group.
Hmm.
I want to search down here to if I find anything, any other entrances or anything
Yeah.
like that.
Make an investigation check.
Foolish decision.
You don't see any entrances or anything. But you do see a lot of like fishy, not really scales, but almost like shed skin, like how a snake would shed its skin, but like also covered in fish scales. It's very interesting.
Do I recognize it at all?
You can make a nature check if you're proficient in nature.
I am not.
Then you
I
can.
would turn to Alex and say, "Do you know what this is, or what sheds it?"
No idea.
It must be Sahagwin again for Jay.
You do see up ahead. It looks like there's an underground river that runs through here, and it's almost like very pleasant. Like it makes a very pleasant water trickle sound.
It's a trap.
I'll have you know that your theory has no problems with Sahagwin, as long as they're dead.
I don't think many people have problems with dead Sahagwin, so yeah, that makes sense.
I'm gonna cover right here while they look.
Do I see anything in the water?
Yeah, there's a few fish, various wildlife, some frogs, some very like beautiful, like almost like vibrant plants down at the bottom with like very beautiful colors.
So the
Yeah.
water's pretty clear then.
Oh yeah, super. It's very very pleasant. You know, the whole place in here kind of has a very pleasant vibe. It almost like smells like honey in here, despite the muskiness of the dungeon.
Is this just like a smashed crate?
Yeah.
And do I see anything else across there that might be look like I want to look at it?
It looks like there's some kind of large like cage fish trap, maybe like it's something you could put down in the water to catch fish and then pull back out.
Okay. Do we want that trap?
It's about the size. It looks like it's about the size of like a large dog. Could fit quite a few fish in it.
Pretty awkward to carry around.
Got a bag of holding.
I don't know that it would fit in the bag of holding.
Probably
Can we
wouldn't.
can we fit a large dog instead of a bag of holding?
I'm
Thanks.
from
I wouldn't try.
from islands. I like fish.
It can only get up to about 2 feet wide, so
Yeah.
probably not.
Okay.
I'm
Well,
just covering
then-
this room until we move on.
I'm about to go.
Make a perception check, Koji.
18.
You do see that there's some kind of like large or dark shape in the water that appears to be kind of watching you from afar, and then it notices you notice it. It swims away.
Okay.
It's an apple left.
There's something in the water, guys. I can
How
quite
deep is the
see.
water, Koji?
The water is as deep as their DM says it is.
It's like 12 to 15 feet.
12 to 15 feet. All I could see was a shadow, but once I saw it, and it seemed like it was looking at me, it fled. So, better watch our backs.
Did it seem like it would fit inside that cage?
Seems like it, yeah.
I'm
Maybe I
going
should
to.
go get the cage.
I'm going to check out this room to see if there's anything in here.
Yep. Nothing of note in the room that you see.
Is there a door up here?
There's a door to the left and at the above.
Oh, big doors. Are they like 10 feet wide, 2 squares wide?
Yes.
Well, should we check one of them out? I'll look up at Koji and point out this door over here. Or at Kija, I mean.
Can I see him through the floor?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna try to come over to this door and on the roof, kind of peer over the other side of the roof into here.
Certainly.
Do I see any critters? Oh, I do see a critter. What are those?
Big spiders.
Zogwin!
Let's say it's Travis Willingham.
I'm gonna come back across the door that I can't come across. And I'm gonna get right on top of Koji and say, "Big spiders."
Spiders?
I don't
Wow,
like spiders.
please.
And then I'll give a thumbs up.
Did we bring
and,
any antidotes for poison?
Nope. And then I'll point
Antidote
towards
is
this
don't
door
let
up
them
here.
stab you.
The antidote is muscles?
The spiders are gonna stab me? They have swords? Oh my god.
What did you say, Marcus?
I was gonna give you a thumbs up like I heard you and then point towards the door to the north. See if you'd go
Yeah.
check that one out.
I'm gonna do the same thing.
Sure, make an athletics or acrobatics check for sealing purposes.
7.
You crash through the ceiling and fall to the ground on the other side.
Ooh.
Do I hear that?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
sure
you
it's
take
fine.
2
fine.
bludgeoning damage.
Oh,
Two
man.
big bludgeoning damage.
That's gonna be nothing because I've got monk slow fall.
I will run up to the door and I will listen to see if I hear anything else going on in there before I try to open it.
You probably wouldn't, but Kijo, you hear splashing, and like sounds like something coming out of the water above you to like the north area.
So directly north.
Mhm.
Okay.
Also, are you okay in there, Kijo?
I'll knock on the door 3 times, like 1, 2, 3.
I'm going to.
Okay, or does that mean I need help? Someone's killing me.
Because I'll look at Ziv and ask, does 3 knocks mean she's okay?
Kijo,
I
make
think
a,
we should.
Kijo,
I'll
make
shrug
a-
and
he's a
say we
bird.
should have worked this out ahead of time.
I will say the knocks don't sound frantic.
you make a perception.
Leisurely knocks.
What'd you say, Thomas?
Make a perception check.
15.
You hear what sounds like something kind of trying to move stealthily through the corridor to your north. And you hear this like it's almost a hissing sound, but it's not. Doesn't sound like it's coming from a snake. It sounds like it has more bass to it. It's almost like a growl mixed with a hiss. It's like
Okay, I am going to. I'm going to sit right here and ready an attack for something that comes around the corner at me.
And I guess if Ziv's not going to check the door, I'm just going to... Is the door locked?
nope.
I'll open it.
Open the big stone doors. They grind open.
As Kijo opens the door, I'm going to turn to Lyle and tell him, stay out of trouble and make sure nothing sneaks up behind us.
Sure.
Those are his battle instructions.
He nods and he turns and watches behind.
You meant Koji, right?
No.
I didn't open the door. Koji did.
I turn to Lyle and I
Oh,
say,
you're right.
you'll be fine. You made your Eldritch Steel for the Eldritch Blast, right?
What?
Well, he tried, but he got an Eldritch Blast instead, and everything's resistant to poison.
Ah, it's classic.
Kijo, you don't hear anything further from above you.
I'm going to look at Kijo and say, is there something coming?
I'm gonna just kind of glance back up to Koji and nod and point the direction it came from.
Come around the corner. Do I see anything?
Nope. I will have Ziv, Earthier, and Lyle make perception checks.
Oh. Well, fortunately, you've got a fighter protecting you back there with your.
There's Lyle. I assume he has a +0.
Yep.
You don't see shit.
Ziv, you hear like a soft, like wet pitter patter across the stone tiles, like tip, 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 tip. As running around the corner, you see this long, like blue scaled dog creature.
Coming from which direction?
You made. Oh no. Yeah, you rolled way
Oh.
higher than I did.
The way we came.
Eelhound.
Probably came out of the water.
It was the size of a dog.
And at the same time, one runs around the corner over here, barking, kind of.
Excellent.
Okay, let's roll initiative.
Does he have a character sheet? Do you want one of us to keep track of that?
I can. I don't. If you, I mean, he's really simple. He don't. He does one
Doesn't
thing.
matter.
But he's. You guys should have him in your under where all the player characters are. There should be a Lyle there.
Hey, there he is.
We really should have gotten him like a short bow.
Yeah, I thought that too. But oh well.
Maybe we'll find one in here.
Maybe. In the belly of the first eelhound.
I could give him my glaive. At least he'd have some reach with it.
Those are heavy. He wouldn't be able to wield it.
Might not be able to hold it. Never
Well,
held a
Xavier-
sword with a proper reach.
Lyle yells, "Something's coming! Something's coming!"
Stab it!
All right. Well,
And
realizing
meanwhile,
our
everyone's
frontliners are
already
in the
phasing it.
other direction, I'm going to draw my swords. And I will attack with my short sword first. Does 27 hit?
Yes.
I mean, it is a crit, so.
27 will just barely hit.
18 damages. Oh, hold on a minute. Actually, I lied. That doesn't have sneak attack, and I think I rolled sneak attack. So it's 10
10
damages.
damages.
10 damages.
Why wouldn't it have
And-
sneak attack? It hasn't acted yet.
I don't
Are
think
you-
he's
are
in a
you an
sneak-
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
that's-
right. You're right. It has not acted yet, so I would give advantage because of my assassin thing. Very
And-
good. So I
yeah.
actually would have that.
And you get
18
super
damage.
advantage.
Well, I'm not going to roll higher than a 20.
That's true. You could roll
so
two
that actually
natural 20s though.
That is 18, and then offhand attack,
You roll 3 actually.
and then super advantage. Does a 25 hit?
25 will hit.
Offhand attack is 3. So 18 and then 3.
3. Okay.
And then bonus action.
Oh.
Nope. Okay, I'm good. That's it for me.
Alex?
Okay. Stop it. Run up here. I'm going to rage. See what I get.
Fireball.
43. H. 2. I can never figure out how to use this stupid page. There it is. 43. Gain resistance to all damage for the duration of my rage. Sweet.
Wow.
Okay, and then I'm going to recklessly two-hand attack this eel hound.
Nineteen will hit.
For a 19.
Just wondering, do you know, or would a wild magic barbarian know the effects of everything that's going on? I know you do, but I was just wondering.
I don't think he would necessarily.
Unless it was an obvious effect, like he exploded or something.
Yeah, or like when I teleported to the ethereal realm.
Yeah, no,
so-
he noticed that one.
15 piercing damage on that attack, and then attack number 2. Dang, almost exploded him. For 10 more.
Keo?
What did you say?
Keo?
Oh, okay.
That could be either of them.
I'm gonna move to right here. And I am going to attack the thing. Twice.
Oh.
Oh.
Wow.
Whoa.
Dang.
Ew.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Jesus Christ. That's a lot
Zib,
of
did you
damage.
see Zib? Did you see? Oh, he's in the other one.
One away from max damage on that 19.
Crazy.
And then I'm gonna flurry of blows. Attack it 2 more times.
13 and
Correct. Okay. I used a key point for nothing. Still, I whomped him good.
Yep.
They
Oh,
did-
it's
they
funny. I
did
was gonna
move
have
up
Lyle do
though.
the same thing. Use your training, Lyle. If you're gonna be here, do it.
I see they moved up the levels that we should
Hey,
get the
offhand
higher
dagger
dice.
attack.
Oh, he doesn't have an offhand dagger for some reason. We should
Just
fix
do
that.
short sword finesse again. That's the same roll.
Monks do a lot more damage earlier on now.
Nat 1.
Well, that's
Well, no, I
fitting.
rolled a 16.
Oh, 16,
so now-
16.
Yeah.
Does he have disadvantage?
Right there? He's not.
16 still miss?
Oh, no, 16 hits. What am I doing?
I don't know. So that would be 1d4. No anything. Just 1d4.
Oh, also, don't forget that we have our full rest buff. We get a
Ah.
+2 too.
One big.
Oh, you guys are full rested, so you get a +2 to everything.
I know. I have
Oh,
that
so
already on mine.
does a 15 and a 14 hit?
Yeah,
I'm sure I had that on mine.
Both of them or just one?
both.
How do we do a +2 there?
10 more damage on this one up here.
I'm trying to remember the way to do it. I think you go to like.
Yeah, I have it on mine somewhere. Oh, on effect name, you have to make a make one. Here, I'll show you.
Well, for now, I'm going to I'll hold up my ring of spell storing, and I'm going to cast a level 1 hex that I have stored there. onto this eelhound, giving it disadvantage on strength checks. And then as an action, I will cast Eldritch Blast.
There you go.
Ah.
Wow, a 5. So 7 and an 11.
No.
All right, well, that's
Is that it's rolling damage though? It didn't roll the hit.
wait, what? Oh. Huh. Oh, I see what I did. Okay.
I was saying.
27 will hit. Is that with
14
your
and a
plus 2?
29. Yeah.
Okay, those will both hit then.
14 hits you. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then the damage would be 5 and 9.
And
So-
and Lyle goes,
Oh.
"Ah!" as the bolts fly by his head.
And then he would also take 2d6 for hex. Ooh, another 12. And that 12 is necrotic.
Nice.
Okay.
Koji.
I'll move over here
Nice.
and say, Lyle, you're in the way. Can I like grab him and swing him around me? That's my action.
You could probably move him, but it would take like your action to do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Just move him to the opposite side of me.
Yeah.
Just grab him, just swing him around, because I can't move any farther anyways.
Ah! Pull him out of the way.
Oh, that's it.
This will be 2 attacks at Ziv. (21 and 19).
Both of those will hit.
These are probably piercing, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh!
25 piercing damages.
Yeah.
So my full rest bonus is gone.
As it chomps onto you and Lyle yells, Lady Ziv, don't let it bite you! And this one's gonna try to attack Kijo. 16. Got a crit. Ooh!
Oof.
Well, the crit won't hit, but the 16 will.
Okay. 25 critical damages.
I'm going to use.
They both hit.
Oh. What are you gonna use?
When he gets crit, I'm gonna swap spots with him and take the hit for the crit. With my ability,
Well,
wherever
then
it is.
you take 25 damages, and Kijo takes 13.
Yeah, well, I will take 12 because I'm resistant.
13.
All damage.
What?
This rage.
I'm gonna use
We
this.
round up, it's 13.
Okay, 13. Using Vigilant
Still
Guardian.
though, that's a pretty cool move.
Alex, no, you've already died. It's riskier for you to take damage.
Let's see.
Alex knows his
my
role.
job.
I take no damage because I deflected it.
Gotcha.
Just wondering, is that +2 apply to initiative as well?
Yeah, I think so. I'd have to read it.
Well,
Initiative's an ability check, right?
Yeah.
Alright, well, there goes my
Yeah, so we
item.
check everything but damage for that.
Yeah.
My full
All
rest bonus
d20s
is
basically.
gone.
All d20s is how we'll just phrase it. Ziv, you're up. That thing chomped on you.
It did. I'm gonna move to this side so Koji can have a good flanking opportunity. And then I will attack with my short sword. 22.
Yes.
Because of weapon mastery, I will now have an advantage on my Scimitar of Certain Death attack. Super advantage, 24.
Yep.
Alright. So first one does 6 damages. And second one does 15 damages. And then for my bonus action, I will use Second Wind and heal 7. And that's my turn.
Alex.
Before we get too far, I forgot the Eelhound had disadvantage on his first attack. So it obviously wouldn't change the crit that I took, but it might make it miss Kijo with the first
It
attack.
doesn't matter. I didn't take damage.
Okay.
Well,
Alright,
definitely so. 21. So, yeah.
All right. I'll continue recklessly two-handing him in the face.
25 will hit.
15 damage.
That is a dead eelhound.
All right. And then I will. Why? Why is it doing this? Ugh. I can't like do checkpoints in my movement anymore because it's pulling up some menu when I right click. I'm just gonna like peek around the corner. When I don't see anything, I'll just end my turn.
Cool. Kijo.
That's me. I think I still hear the sounds of combat this other way direction.
Mhm.
What is my speed these days? Let me look. I can move to there. And I'm gonna throw Cinder Spear at the dog. I miss. That's it. No moss.
Lyle the pile driver.
Get in there, Lyle. This is what you've been trained for.
Get the kill.
18. That'll do it.
Hey.
4 big damages.
No kill though.
Oh, unfortunate.
But what about
Right
the...
there.
Oh, no, they did the regular. Alright. Let's see. Eldritch Blast. What else? Now it only rolls it once? Weird.
He's dead.
Okay.
And for good measure, just use the other Eldritch Blast on Lyle.
This is custom.
All right.
There, I figured out how to do the hex with it. And
really-
Lyle levels up to level 1, clearly.
I mean, he's got a long rest to level up, but probably.
It's funny, we take those hits and we're like, and any of those hits, he would have just been like on the floor, like,
Oh my god.
Oh, dead.
bleeding.
That 25 damage hit, like dead, probably 3 or 4 times over.
Nah, he wouldn't be dead.
Does
No,
he
how
have
many hit points does he have?
9?
Plus the cloak, which would give him 10 temporary hit points.
I was about
He
to
still
say,
would have died for that crit.
Does he have a full rest bonus?
That's too much work.
Fair enough.
No, he's a commoner. He doesn't get that yet. He has to earn it.
That's fair. He's already. I mean, he's got the 10 hit points for the cloak, so I guess it doesn't really matter.
All right, I fixed his
Alright.
attack.
Away we go.
Fighting's over, Alex.
Yeah, I've just been watching, waiting, hoping nothing else shows up.
Lyle, like, I'm glad you guys are all okay.
I wiped the bloody mess of my weapons off on his cloak.
It's like I'm really overpaid, so I'll accept this.
Really overpaid. I thought he was smarter than smart enough to not say something like that.
I'm gonna say like that. Does that dog get you pretty bad, or are you all right?
I've had worse. Gonna check up here for anything to be wary of.
Well, your allies have already walked through there.
All the way up here?
Yeah.
Oh, well, amazing. Oh, yeah, they have. I did not realize
Yeah,
they were that far ahead.
We were fighting where you're at right now.
Oh, I didn't realize it was quite that far ahead.
Do I see anything to be wary of in here just from looking?
No, there's some water. It looks like there's it looks a little deeper than before. This one's maybe 20-25 feet, and you see there's like some kind of old trunks or cases made of wood that are old and rotten at the bottom of the water here.
All right. Would I be able to jump to this rock without getting wet?
Yeah, easily.
I'll jump over there and then jump over here.
How far down is the water from where I'm standing? Can I like reach out and touch the water?
Yeah.
How cold is the water?
It's actually like pleasantly warm. You know, I mean, it's not warm as in like warm, but it's warm for water. You know, it feels like it's very
The
temperate.
doggo's been peeing in the bath.
Yeah.
All right. I'm
Very,
really tempted to
very,
try and
very
come
clear,
down and
pretty water.
check those crates out, but maybe on the way out. I will also jump across and join Kijo or Koji over here.
Lyle could. He has a swim speed. Now that he has a cloak of the wild.
That's true.
I can jump it in one go, so I jump across.
Show off.
Well, yeah, I'm a monk.
We keeping an eye out for anything hostile.
This looks like a big fighty room.
Sure does.
The room opens up into a massive chamber filled with various plants that you don't recognize. They look strange and alien, with strange bulbs and blisters and all types of various foliage that you're not familiar with. The whole room smells pleasant, and there's a soft ambient music of a harp or some similar relaxing instrument echoing through the cavern.
I don't like any of that. It's all happy and beautiful. Something's not right.
I'll walk along the edge here.
Off to the top of the room up here, you see a massive 15-foot tall golden doorway covered in vines and beautiful gemstones. There's all types of runes inscribed into it. And then over here, there's a large cliff face that leads up towards a cavern filled with spider webs.
I don't like spiders. Do
Anything in these crates over here?
No.
Is it locked, this door?
Are you going to go up and push on it? There's no door handle or anything.
Oh. No, I would ask Ziv if she wants to check it for traps first.
I'm gonna look at it. Does it have runes on it? Does it seem like magically?
What languages do y'all speak?
I speak
Nothing good.
Elven, Undercommon, and Common.
I speak
Common, Draconic, Celestial.
common, primordial, halfling, elvish.
Oh, how about that one?
Common and Karai.
Whatever it is,
Earth
I
here
can
just
read
speaks
it.
it all.
Oh.
You can read it, but can you understand what it says?
Yeah, reading and comprehending are two different things.
This says Naku Tapatu. I have no clue what that means.
Yeah.
Of course, there's a train going by right now. Curved into the upper top of the doorway.
It says choo choo. It's crazy.
It does say choo choo. In runes written in Sylvan. It says, this passage belongs to Liravel of the Summer Fae, keeper of the hidden ways. No trespassing.
Oh boy.
Can't remember, did Ziv tell all of us that there were high elves that were chasing her before? Like, she and Kijo fought, or was that just between those two?
I think initially I didn't mention it, but I think I would have told you guys before we're setting off here to track them.
Okay.
Okay, well, I would relay that information to you.
Is this like some sort of secret passageway to Elvenlands? Like there are passageways to Underdark?
Not that I am aware of. I do not believe that's where that goes, but I'm not 100% certain.
Well, it says no
About-
trespassing, so should we go this way?
What about over here? Is
That's
this
a,
like a,
it's about a 15-foot high cliff, and it leads up to a tunnel filled with spider webs.
Anyone got some fire?
Do I have fire? I have light.
I mean, we have spellcasters. Somebody has to have fire.
Do you have spellcasters, though?
I only have
We have
like
spellcaster.
I only
Yeah.
have like big fires.
Technically, I can cast like a spell once a day.
I mean, we have torches.
That's true.
Yeah. I can cast thaumaturgy.
I can thunderous charge.
Should we set those webs on fire?
As long as you're aware that whatever's in there is probably going to be pissed off, but it's better to fight it not in the webs than fight it in the webs.
Yeah, maybe
Agreed.
maybe we just stay down here and we toss the torch up there into the webs and see what comes running.
How high is the ceiling up
Alright.
here in this where we're at right here?
25,
25?
35.
35.
I will light a torch.
Could be a problem.
And-
If Spider can do something from range and climbs onto the ceiling.
I think they could shoot webs, but you know.
Oh, I give Lyle one of my dagger plus ones, by the way.
Oh, good for Lyle.
Good for Lyle.
Is everyone ready?
Is this a
He is
normal?
ready.
Is this a dragon bone dagger?
Yeah.
Wow.
You lose it, you're dead.
I would like to ready an Eldritch Blast for the first thing I see come out of those webs. It looks angry and has more than 2 legs, ideally.
I will toss the torch, and I will kind of like. Is there like a ledge I can like hide underneath where if spiders were on top, they wouldn't be able to see me?
I mean, they have to be looking over the edge, but
I'm taking the dodge action.
I'll stand here and be like, "Ah!"
Roar!
Then yeah, I'll throw it, and then I'll take the dodge
Witness
action.
me!
you lob the torch up. You can see the orange flames as the webs ignite, and you hear a creature let out a horrible, like, female shrieking sound, like ah! And then you hear skittering downwards and away from you all. And slowly the webs just begin to crackle and burn away.
Yeah, I
Wait.
thought they might run away from the fire.
Did it sound human at all? Or was it a creature scream?
Hard to say.
Is the fire still going, or is it gone?
It would burn along the webs and then slowly start to spread to some of the moss and vegetation around the cavern.
Uh-oh. I just burned the whole
Well, I mean, it's
down.
not going to spread out here. Is out in this cavern, or is it all like connected like that?
I mean, it's possible.
Well, the one thing I'm worried about is the smoke. Is it ventilating out at all?
yeah.
I mean, a little bit. There's some holes, like small holes in the ceiling, you know, a brick missing here and there, but it's definitely going to get a little smoky in here.
You can use Thaumat. No, I'm thinking of Prestidigitation. Never mind. I mean, it shouldn't burn too much because moss and stuff is going to be wet, so it shouldn't catch terribly well.
I will climb up the cliff. I assume the
Throw it
fire would
up.
probably burn pretty quickly. Kind of just like sears along the path. So it wouldn't be like a lingering fire on spider webs.
Yeah, they would burn away.
I will start walking this way then.
The fire will continue to spread. Unless,
I will try and put out this fire next to me.
sure, make a survival check, I guess.
Okay.
I will
I
have one
mean, we
provision.
just have
for
some
that.
water. I'm sure we can just sprinkle some water on.
I mean, how much water do you have?
Use thaumaturgy
19.
to
To dim flames.
yeah,
Yeah.
to make them less intense.
Oh yeah, you guys managed to put them out without too much trouble.
Nice.
Sweet.
Useful.
Peer around the corner. Do I see anything in here?
Yeah. First of all, make a perception check. Okay, so
Well,
you are not surprised, but a creature drops down from the ceiling, almost landing directly on top of you.
I hold my sword straight up.
They end up landing just in front of you instead of on you due to your alertness. But you see a humanoid female figure with a distended jaw that hangs down to like the bottom of her throat. come on, game. Like pale, ashy gray skin, multiple like long, lanky limbs, and these kind of like yellow, very creepy eyes. You probably wouldn't recognize it. Ziv. Anyone proficient in nature or Ziv could make a check.
I am
I'm not, so I will
proficient in
not.
nature,
Well,
but
Koji is trying to be proficient in Ziv.
That's pretty funny.
You mean Kijo?
Yes, that's what I meant.
Trying. Or trying to get Ziv to be proficient in Koji or Kiko.
See, even you're confused.
tomato,
That's your
potato.
character.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh, no.
whoa.
No.
Nope. Alex, you were revived by Malicinth. You can talk to
Whoop.
them, right?
No, that's.
Yep.
I don't
I know
think
what you guys
I don't think that's correct. Whatever that is, it's not. It's not right.
Ziv, you would recognize this. I mean, you wouldn't have any way to communicate this to the party, of course. But you would recognize this is kind of like it's almost like a boogeyman story related to spiders. But specifically, the Somber Weave is a fey creature spawned between a hag and a giant spider.
Oh,
man,
I
Hags
see.
get up some weird
I
stuff.
like that.
Would anyone with alert want to switch initiatives with me?
Oh, I guess I should roll. I'll let you know. No, probably don't want me to switch with you.
I'll trade with you if you want.
I don't have alert, but you can have mine. But I don't think that's how it
All
works.
right. Yeah, I think
do,
you
but
have to have
I don't
that.
want
If you,
Well, one of
I'm
the
a,
two
I'm a
people has to have it.
17.
One of the two people has to have it.
all right, I would just like to go first since I'm right up in front, or sooner.
So we're switching Ziv and
Well, you get to go before it.
Kijo and Koji.
Kijo.
Kijo and Koji.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, Ziv, you're not in a great place to react, but you can see this thing with 3/4 cover, I would say.
I mean, I can also just move here. Is it still good now? I can just shoot it?
Yeah.
This is where
It
we
hasn't
learn
moved yet, so I have super advantage. 23.
that Somberweave has a breath weapon.
23 will hit.
If our positions were reversed, that's
That's
what
lame. 10 damages.
Did you just roll shit?
Yeah. I mean, I rolled 5 on 2d6
And a 1 on the D8.
and a 1 on d8. And then I will move back to here, and I will bonus action dodge. That's it for me.
All right, Earthier.
I will cast haste on Koji,
Oh,
and then I will back up over here.
Alex is disappointed.
Well, you know, he's the one up front right now.
You gotta, share the love, right?
Yeah.
all right. Oh, and I think I forgot something too. Hold on.
I mean, better to use it on the guy who goes before it even gets to go.
All right, anyway. All right. So hey, just warning, my skill. Since I have temporary hit points from the full rest, but one of my skills gives me advantage on weapon attacks, and then also gives me 5 temporary hit points. Can I still do that even if I have temporary hit points? I just don't get those
Yeah.
5. Okay.
Whatever would give you the most would be where you would be at. They don't stack. So if you have
I
10
would
right
use
now
it
and
to
that
give
thing,
myself advantage on all of them.
right? So if you have like 10 temporary hit points and that thing gives you 5, you'll keep the 10. You won't get 15.
My God, I'm 31.
And the other one's a 16. But I assume the 31 hits.
Wow. Yeah, 30.
Or
Is it advantage on all
And
the
then-
attacks or just the first one?
all. Oh yeah, the second one would be 21. And then also 10. I'm gonna choose cold damage, not poison. So that's 13 slashing, then 10 poison, and then my second damage will be 14 damage.
Nice.
And you still got haste.
And
Uh-oh.
yeah, haste attack
Yeah, it'll hit.
for another 8.
Okay, where's the giant spider coming? Oh.
And that is it, I believe.
So is the
believe I
giant
hear
spider the
spitting.
Somberweave's mom? Or dad? Probably
Gotcha.
dad.
Hello, guys. They had a dash, right?
Yeah.
Oh, hey. Yeah. Oh, I have a lot of AC at least right now.
Yep.
Yeah, you do.
The wall has returned.
Sadly, there's no door.
Beautiful.
Oh.
Thank you for the vision.
Kijo.
That's the bummer about playing a character that likes to hide around corners.
Okay. I am going to use. Where is it? Shadow Step, because I assume this is dim light, yeah?
Yep.
Da, 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 da. So I am teleporting to right here. Actually, I'll teleport to right here so Alex has a spot to fit.
I think.
And then I'm going to try to punch it twice. And I have advantage on the first attack. So a 20 and a 19.
Both hit.
On the 20, I am going to attempt to grapple
Okay.
as part of the punch. So 6 damage, and it has to make an athletics check against my DC, which I believe is 14. So it's good. So on the second punch, stunning strike, Constitution save. That's a fail. It's
This doesn't
stunned.
seem right. For some reason, this thing has 51 wisdom.
I mean,
That doesn't seem correct.
magic
That-
is a thing.
Truly, it is Maleficent.
It's extra hands give it more wisdom somehow.
Lyle
Everybody knows.
doesn't have any range, so he's gonna.
Watch our 6.
Yeah, he starts going through his pack and like. It's like, do you need anything in here? We've got.
Just
I
make
brought
sure
some, I brought
nothing
some
sneaks up
tea.
behind us.
Okay, I brought some tea. I brought. We've got some salt rations.
He
You learned
remembers
after that
that
guard
last
didn't
time.
make
That
him
Ziv- yeah. You like to say that. You don't want to see her when she doesn't get her tea.
Alright. So it's my turn?
Yep.
Okay. I'll run up to here. Actually. So I will use a spell.
Interesting.
I
Oh
will-
my god.
Spellcasters.
I will cast Thunderous Charge. I move 10 feet in a straight line. So I'll move to here. And then I get to make an attack as part of it.
All right.
So I'll just make 3 melee attacks. All two-handed reckless.
Is that a bonus action spell, Thunderous Charge?
It is a bonus action first level spell.
Nice!
And
That's
I
so
will
cool.
choose to do the 5 bonus damage instead of moving the target.
Sure.
So this first attack will do 12 total damage.
Cool.
And then my 2 regular attacks is a miss, I'm sure, and hopefully hit
Yep, that'll hit.
for 10 more damage.
It's looking barely clinging to life.
And yeah, that's my turn.
All right, it will make 3 attacks.
It has disadvantage on
It's
the first
stunned.
attack.
It's stunned.
It does,
Notice-
yeah.
Oh, it's done.
Oh, it's
Never
also
mind.
stunned. Yeah, I
No,
also snapped.
it won't do that because it's done. Ziv?
Are these large creatures?
Yes.
So they're taller. No cover.
Yep, correct.
I will bonus action, steady aim, and fire at the one straight ahead, the big one.
Cool. Yes.
Super advantage. 25
Yes.
for 15 damages, and I will push it 10 feet back.
It hates it.
That's it for me.
Earth here.
come back over here. And I will cast Eldritch Blast at this spider.
This is from Vermintide too.
Pretty sure it's from Game of Thrones.
14
Yeah.
on it.
6 force damage and 5 necrotic damage.
You blast that into spider chunks.
Daddy, no.
And I'll stay right here.
No, Daddy, no.
I will
I'll give you
continue
as a somber
to
weed.
concentrate on haste.
I will attack the giant spider.
Yes, hits. And hits.
Too bad I don't think I have advantage this turn. So it's just a regular. This and-
2 hits.
Alright, so 21 hasted attack
Oh my god.
for 13 more.
Dead. You guys just chopping these things up.
Man, if you had crit that spider, you might have killed the Somberweave with the splash damage.
Probably would have. What would have? 14 splash damage, what it would have been.
Kyo?
Yeah. Jeez. Wait, that's how do you get that on 2d6?
It's 46.
So it
Once
says
again.
2d6 on your weapon description.
A bonus action punch again. There we go.
Oh,
Yep.
the splash damage is different.
13 damage.
Alright. Yeah.
It says on hit, whenever you roll a 20, each creature within 5 feet takes 2d6 damage of the type. I
It
don't know.
got upgrade. Now 46.
Sweet.
Yeah, it got upgraded.
Alright, so if the Somberweave is the product of a hag and a giant spider, but there's 2 giant spiders, does that mean there was a threesome going on?
Could be.
These are the real deep lore questions we need answers to.
Put it in the post-campaign questions.
Wow, Koji's hitting every trap.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking. The
He's
haste-
really trying to solve the puzzle of how these are made.
I'm so fast I can just run over the traps they won't activate. There goes.
I get tired of seeing him run around, so I end my concentration on it.
Stun him.
Right, and I fall over onto a trap.
Hits
I'm so
the ground,
tired. I'm
skids
so tired.
onto spike trap.
Searching the room, you guys don't find anything of note, although you do find a single monk vestige of some kind. It's like a silver pin, if you want that or care about that.
I'll give it to Kijo and
Is it
forget I ever
magical?
found it.
Pick it up
I
and
will-
look at it.
I will use magic awareness. Is it a magical item?
It is not a magical item.
Okay.
Looking at this broken statue, does it seem... Can I tell if it's the same as the one up front?
It looks like a different statue, possibly, but it's completely destroyed.
Okay.
Well, do we go into the realm of the Fae, or do we think it's not actually the realm of the Fae and just a deterrent?
I think that's up to Ziv. We're here for Ziv.
Yeah.
Well, I think we've exhausted all other avenues in this cave. So, if we are,
Did we take any damage that fight? I don't think we did we?
Not that
we-
fight, no.
We just
They need-
Is there an obvious? It is a door, right? Right here.
Yeah, I mean, it's clearly it's a normal. I mean, it's big, but it is a door.
Does it appear to be trapped or runically barbed or anything strange?
So if you want to make an Arcana check, you could.
I don't do that, but I'll try. Nope.
What
it looks good to
about
me.
Alex's magic awareness thing?
Oh,
Yeah, I can use another. Use magic awareness.
Actually,
it just tells me if
don't-
it's magical, though.
yeah, it looks
don't.
magical.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what. Let's
I-
go ahead and I'll take 10 minutes to ritually cast detect magic. How about that?
It's magical.
And the school.
Great question.
It's probably like divination. It's like an alert door, I think. Like you go through the door and whatever's on the other side knows you went through the door.
Yes.
So there are 2 spells on the door. One is Conjuration, and the other
Oh.
is
Are teleportation spells conjuration? Are they in the
No.
yeah, they are.
Are there? Okay.
Yeah, there's Conjuration and Abjuration.
Oh.
Interesting.
I don't know what any of that means.
Well, I think we're gonna go for a ride when we go through here. Is
Well, you
everyone ready
see,
for a ride?
Koji.
Do we not have any way to disable it?
Well, it may not be disabled. It may just be some sort of like portal door. I mean,
I think
the
that-
Fey
that's-
realm's on a different plane of existence, so
That's my guess too.
I could try to see if I can discern anything else about it.
Take a rock and throw it to see if any traps
You can,
activate.
you can make an Arcana check if you wanted to. Or
before you do, I will use one of my uses of bolstering magic. For the next 10 minutes, you can add a D3 to any attack or skill check.
Okay, can
And
that...
the way the wording is, well, worded, I don't think it's consumed when you use it. I think you just have it for 10 minutes.
Okay, and can I combine that with my exceptional wit?
yeah,
Okay, so I get a D6 and
And half a D6.
and half that. Okay, so Arcana 15, 19. And then you said a D3? God, that's annoying.
That's a
to roll.
D3.
All right, there
Hey-oh.
you go. So
22.
22.
Do you have your +2 on that as well?
Yeah.
Oh, for the full rest.
Yeah, that's affecting everything.
Yep.
So what would have been a 13 turns into a 22.
Just like
Great.
Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah.
22. You said.
Yep. I study the runes really hard.
So the conjuration magic does seem to be portal-like in nature, and the abjuration magic is essentially an alarm spell. So that if the door is opened or knocked on, it will alert some creature.
Mm-hmm. So we will
Do we know
not.
if the creatures on this plane or the Fey realm,
I don't know
or
how
where
we
the
would know
world takes
that.
us?
Well,
So- Well, it says if you're not welcome, right? Well, what if we knock on the door and ask if we can go in? Maybe we'll be welcome then.
Ooh.
yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. It's not trespassing until we go through, but if we ask and say, "Hey, did these people come through?"
Yeah, if we
She
knock,
might
hit
if,
the
if,
down.
if we knock, it's only soliciting. It doesn't say anything about not soliciting in these rules.
Yeah, there's
Alright, it
no
was here.
solicitors will be shot sign.
All
You're up
right,
for that.
I will go and I will knock on the door. Not
I
the,
take the dodge
not,
action.
not the spell, but the literal thing. It hurts my hand a little bit.
I have behind Lyle.
That is
I
the,
take the dodge.
that is the opposite of what should be occurring.
And I'm actually going to stay close to Ziv because I know that the High Elves, at least, hate her. And if these people are friends with High Elves, they might also. So if anyone is going to get just like straight up attacked, I think it might be Ziv.
Also in the center, 5 feet away from everybody.
We're gonna do all this positioning and then not even answer the door.
Possible.
Or maybe that somber weave was supposed to come, and we killed it.
I doubt that, but maybe.
As you knock upon the door, you hear a delightful little chime sound. Ding, 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 ding. The air ripples with a swirl of kind of warm, almost like pleasant air. Some of the various plant, flora, fauna, moss kind of is whirled up into this twirl of wind, which appears kind of behind you guys, and you see stepping through mostly human-looking female figure with kind of dark clothing that's almost like moss that's grown onto them. Kind of pointed elvish ears, pale skin, 2 small horns, and then these kind of black and green butterfly wings. This kind of radiant, warm energy comes off of her, and you watch as the moss around her bare feet kind of seems to react and move around her so that she has a clear place to step. Everything in here seems to move in deference to her presence.
This sounds like Final Fantasy X music, but slower.
Kinda, yeah.
Playing
That's
at
a cool
90% speed.
She just appears back here and gives a a slight bow and kind of looks over all of you one by one, like a mixture of amused and also annoyed, like basically how you'd react if an interesting looking solicitor knocked on your door.
I would bow back when she bows at me.
I would as well.
I would as well.
So we saw your door said you didn't want trespassers, so we thought we would knock, and that's why we knocked.
She gives you a bit of a strange look and just says, "Courteous of you. I'm Liravel of the Summer Fae. I'm mistress of the crossing here. This is my trod that you've knocked on. As long as you tread with respect, I don't think we'll have any issues." Her voice kind of hums with like power and strength, but also like curiosity. You know, she's a little amused and just says, "And what is it that you all would like to do? What makes you want to pass through my crossing?"
Well, we are currently investigating something that's been going on in these hills. We had a group of magi that had interfaced and attempted to slay one of our own. Or attempted
Two,
to
really?
track them
They
down.
tried to kill me too.
That's true. 2 of ours. So we are trying to track them down and retrieve something of which does not belong to them.
Yes, I'm aware of the travelers you speak. They have, they have a representative that has a long-standing arrangement with I watch over the trods, these passageways between this world and the Feywild. Occasionally, powerful or regal mortals will enlist my help for transportation. Distance is a little different in the Feywild, you see. You can really travel only a short distance in the Feywild, and it's a great leap in the mortal world. So sometimes people use my trods as crossings. They can travel a day or two and make weeks of progress in their geographical location. But we don't necessarily seem to have any understanding or accord for why I would allow you to use my trod, so we would need to come up with a bargain of sorts if that's your intention.
Before we do that, can we just ask you some questions? Would you be willing to share?
Of course.
Okay. Where did they go?
Well, they went through my trod, of course, into the Feywild.
Well, yeah, but I'm assuming to get somewhere faster. Do you know what their destination was?
And she kind of points towards the little monk vestige that you guys have, and she says, "If you trade me that item there, I would be willing to reveal that answer for you."
Well, what value does this have to you? Are you just curious about it, or?
It's a token of a dead people. The things that we Fey value aren't necessarily things that have value in the mortal world. You know, that is an item. It's an item of a long dead people. It's an item that has great emotional weight, and those are the types of things that we value. Not necessarily items of value or magical power, but items of tragedy, of laughter, and a vestige of a dead people is, of course, valuable to me.
You know, I'll trade it with you, and I'm quite familiar with tragedy. I had some recently.
Oh, excellent! How wonderful!
I don't think so.
Would you give her the monk vestige?
Yeah.
She would take it and say, "I would have recommended before you travel into the Feywild that you do a bit of a shopping trip for all types of tokens of sadness, you know, wedding rings from divorced marriages, things like that, that'll be quite valuable for trade in there. Have any of you any experience traveling through the Feywild? I'm afraid there's quite a few rules, and
I don't.
I have not had the pleasure.
I do not.
I don't suppose there's a guidebook we could purchase?
Do you have a pamphlet?
Not of sorts, but I can run you through the basics. Fae can never lie, especially like myself. We are truth-telling beings. It's not in our nature. We are simply unable to lie. However, trying to force the truth out of one of us will create hostilities quickly. We value trades and bargains, and they are binding to us and may have consequences not as drastic, but even mortals would do well to mind their word. Never say the words please or thank you, as they will put you in the debt of a fae. Do any of you have any cold forged iron? It's quite toxic to all fae people.
Do we?
I don't think I
I
do.
don't think
No.
we do.
Wouldn't just be like a random
No, it would be like it'd be called a cold forged
Okay.
sword.
Not me.
Ziv has no problem with the please or thank you because she doesn't say that to anybody anyway.
It's like, what are these words?
This one's definitely from Final Fantasy X.
Yeah. This is for your puzzles.
I don't believe any of us have any cold forged iron.
Well, it's one thing I would recommend, keeping some to keep you safe, although the stuff makes me sick. Additionally, several fae, especially the weaker fae, are weak to various rituals. If you can learn that they're kind, that can make you quite strong. For example, most fairies can't cross over salt lines. All types of little interesting weaknesses and rules. But that should be enough to guide you on your path, although I would be curious as to what's in it for me to allow you to use my traversal. It's quite valuable, you see, to be able to walk in one place, travel a short time, and pop out anywhere you want in the world, as long as you know where the trods connect.
Did she ever tell us where they went?
No.
No, though we did pay her to do just that.
Oh, you're right, she did. She'd say, they're traveling to some elven nation to the west of here. Their queen and I long ago made a long-standing agreement about the usage of my trods, that I would allow her people to use them with minimal questioning, and she did a great favor for me long ago.
I spit.
Ziv, are you sure you want to go there right now?
No, it's not a good idea to go right now.
But at the very least, we know of this passageway if we do want to potentially speed up the trip to get there in the future.
Is there anything you would be interested in exchange for allowing passage?
Would you be willing to do a small favor for me on the inside?
That depends on the favor.
There's a large, you might call it an annual market, happening quite soon. And a particular enemy of mine will be there. He has something that belongs to me. I would like you to bargain or steal or whatever you need to do to return it to me. And in exchange, I would be willing to grant you not only usage of this trod, but any of my trods, which can make traveling through the world much, much quicker for you.
In perpetuity?
In perpetuity.
Is the festival?
You see, I'm. It is inside, not far inside, but a little past the trod, about less than a day's journey south.
Does time flow differently in there than it does out here?
It does. It depends on the season. What mortal season is it? I believe it's spring. It is spring.
It is
Yes.
spring, yes.
It is
So
spring.
time would flow more or less the same, just a small amount slower.
What item
And
are you looking for?
It's my compass. It was taken by a trickster. Goes by Reynad the Fox, and he will be trying to pawn it off at this market festival. I'd very much like it back.
And how many days would we have to prepare before going there?
The festival's soon. How long do you need? The festival lasts for a total of 5 of your days. Spay parties are quite long, but it's to begin in a day or two.
We need at least a couple days to get back to town and then back here.
And not to mention if we can find anything that we need back in town.
If any of you are proficient in nature or history, you can make a check in either of those.
No.
I am proficient in neither of these things.
12.
Okay, not bad. She would kind of wave her hand, and some of the foliage would kind of materialize into this small green, like, children's book with a little silly cover on the top of a man with a fox head. It's essentially a children's book about this Reynad character and how annoying he is. He's like a very famous trickster character, and it's just a little cute book of all of the silly things that he's done to piss off various archfey.
Does he have any backers? Like, would there be anyone upset that we target him?
Oh no, everybody hates him.
Is he a pretty threatening figure? Like, if we steal it and then he catches us, is he going to try to kill us?
He's more of an escape artist, if anything. It's not much of a fighter. He's very hard to nail down. Many say that he's angered set traps for him, and he enjoys turning the traps against the one who set them. It's quite amusing for him. I've set many myself, and he always makes a fool out of me, which he enjoys greatly. But he's not.
What kind of fae is he?
He's a summer fae. He's not an archfey. He's just famously annoying.
Reynad's rambunctious tales. Well, I'm not sure if we'll have enough time to go back in town and back. By the time we do that and come back, we'll only have a day or two at most.
I think we
Where
should
that?
just go.
Lyle's like, do I get paid extra for going to different planes?
No, I told you would probably die if you came with us, and you came anyway.
Not to mention, at the market there will be all sorts of very powerful magical items and enchantments for purchase from across all of the realms that you wouldn't find anywhere else.
Do they take money here?
They do take money, although they usually prefer other things. I could give you a sort of allowance should you agree to take on this contract for me.
Would I know what a sort of allowance is?
A sort of allowance.
Oh, sort. Okay, I thought you said sword.
That's an awesome sword. Sword of allowance. 10 gold pieces per week. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
five gold pieces per kill. Yes, more blood.
Hey Thomas,
yes.
new magic item idea. Well, I
If you
guess
Thomas is writing that down. He's busy.
Sort of allowance. Yep, got it.
I guess since this is for, I guess we could all use it for travel. But Ziv, are you wanting to go here?
Not particularly, but
It sounds like a great
use of-
time.
the use of this travel tool would could come in very valuable.
Laravel, is there one of these trods to the what we call the Dragon Enclave in this world?
Oh yes, there are trods. Frankly, that is a silly question. There are trods everywhere.
Personally, I would like to go and do this, but I will leave it up to you guys if whether you guys want to take on this task or not.
I mean, it's certainly a great opportunity.
Come now, where's your sense of adventure? How often
This
do
place
you
sounds
get invited
obnoxious.
to a Fey market?
Lyle, what's your vote?
I vote for whatever Lady Ziv says.
Oh, great. Now Ziv just has 2 votes.
Alternative say, you've trained him well.
You mean she gets stabbed, stained twice? Okay.
I saw her murder that guy, and he kind of stares off into space. I don't know what he did. She just kept stabbing him.
And I mean, really, if you count Kijo, she basically has 3 votes now.
She just kept stabbing him.
Hey
She didn't
now.
stop.
That's Earthier, I'm gonna whip your ass.
Now.
I see it whenever
Brains are made of.
I see it whenever I try to sleep.
You'll get used to it. Ziv stabs a lot of people.
He was already dead, and she kept stabbing him.
See, that was my advantage. I had Alex, so I had 2 votes. Ziv's turned it around on me.
To be fair, Ziv would think Lyle does not get a vote.
And because Ziv thinks Lyle does not get a vote, Lyle does not get a vote.
Since Ziv is clearly the leader.
Well, let's go to this miserable place if we need to do so.
I
Yes,
mean,
we will. Good.
I'm indifferent. Like, we can go or not. There's also the airship if we want that. Or maybe we can do both.
I think we will take you up on your offer then, Laravel.
She nods, and a swarm of butterflies forms out into a little chest in front of her. And she says, "What? Don't spend it all in one place now."
A coupon for a firstborn
Oh
child.
my god.
Wow.
I read that wrong, and I thought that said a couple of firstborn children.
I think this is better.
The last teardrop of a giant. There aren't many
Wow.
of them left.
Nope.
I think
All right, adding to the party loot.
Just out of curiosity, what would a fake creature think of shambling coral pieces?
Oh, are they fresh?
Maybe a week or so?
Perhaps.
What about these colorful beads that are supposedly worthless, but now may surprisingly be very valuable in the Pharaoh?
Oh,
I was thinking the same thing.
I'm certain you could convince some gremlin to part with his treasures for some beads if you could phrase them as valuable in some sort. I would be careful about lying to the Fays. You'll quickly make enemies, but there's nothing that says you can't embellish.
What about a filter of love?
Could be valuable.
What about a Lyle?
I was wondering if you're going to bring that
Oh,
up.
Wait,
no.
He is a firstborn child, probably.
I am. Her eyes like lock onto him. I could take them off of your hands if you were looking to sell.
Oh dear.
He looks terrified.
I'll
So,
consider.
Slavery is, I think we're going to a place that more aligns with your culture. So.
Nonsense. Where I'm from, people lie to each other all the time.
Yeah, that was what I was thinking
yes.
too.
Yes, that's true.
Don't be ridiculous, you're here.
I would ask her if Reyna can transform or shift his shape. I think
Oh, certainly, although I think he prefers to show his face around.
Okay.
He really enjoys that for thousands of years he's made enemies of the most powerful archfey around, and none of us have ever really gotten revenge on him.
Why don't you just kill him?
We've tried a lot.
Where's the fun in that?
You know, Laravel's casually dropping most powerful archfey, including herself in there.
I'm certainly not one of the most powerful, but I am an archfey, technically, although combat isn't really my prowess. I get my power from the influence I hold.
There are
Well, if
different
we're gonna-
types of power.
Not all Fae are as combat focused as mortals. You all seem to think that being able to hit things and cast fireballs is all that matters.
Is there anyone here that we should or shouldn't mention your name to, or that we're working, doing something for you?
I mean, I don't necessarily think it'll buy you any favors, but you don't need to avoid it. Although I would be careful about volunteering information. Any information you give someone in my culture is a sign of weakness. So you should never give away information. You should always get something for it. If you say we are here working for Lyravel, well, you've just given someone information about you, and that's power that could be used against you. It'd be quite foolish for nothing in return.
All right, that's good information to know.
I think I
I
will hate
almost
this
said it.
place. Let's go.
Did, did you ever tell us where the other elves went? The other guys went?
Yeah,
Essere, I believe, is the name of the nation.
Okay. Did they like land like right in the middle, or are they on the outskirts, or?
Oh, well, the Trod goes to the Feywild, and then you travel through the Feywild a short distance to another Trod that connects directly to Essere.
Oh. But you don't
Do you
know
know
like
where
where it comes out.
Do you know where the Trod exits into SRA? Is it like in the throne room in like the middle of the village, like some roadside tavern?
It's some
or
type
nowhere?
of sacred garden in the center of the city.
Makes infiltration a bit more tenuous.
I mean, as far as I understand, it's a free society. I don't think you need to infiltrate it. They allow tourism.
All right, well, let's go.
Shall we go then? Yes. To the Feywild. Or at least to the market.
Well, I was like,
This is-
I
It's a
really.
silly place.
Well, it was like, hey, can you guys promise not to try to sell me in there? I don't.
No, I make no such promise.
But if you sell me, I'm keeping the +1 dagger, though.
We'll see about that.
Just
But
remember,
it will
if
not
you
be
did
our
that-
first option if we do sell you, Lyle. I
Well,
promise
well-
it will be maybe a second resort.
I was gonna say last resort, but
Well, there's only 2 resorts. So you
Don't
can't be
lie to the child.
much of a tourist town.
well, I have to get all my lying out now before we get to the Feywild.
Did
So-
they say the Fae can't lie or we
You
can't
guys
lie?
can
Hey.
lie.
I
but
know we
it
can,
is-
but
It's like GTA 5 stars instantly if you get caught. You know. They don't forgive lies. I'll say, like, they don't have that concept.
one of us
Like,
always
if you
lies.
lie-
One of us always tells the truth.
What are the GTA 5 Feywild police like?
That was my thought too, actually.
Brutality.
Red caps, probably.
Oh yeah, probably.
Well, if you would open up the Trod, we will start and point us to the direction of the market. We will get on our way.
She nods and takes a piece of like moss and rolls it out, and it slowly changes into like this map that she creates. And she takes her finger and like marks a few key locations, and like the moss moves around the map and forms like an actual map on this piece of parchment that materializes. She opens the door. You guys step through. The air immediately shifts. It's warm. It's sweet. You guys are in a beautiful forest of many colors: sapphire, ruby, amber-colored trees sway in the breeze. The ground is very soft. It's dotted with flowers. And your steps here feel lighter. There's a very peaceful breeze. And you can feel that time moves just slightly slower in a way that's almost like calming and relaxing, like you don't need to be in a rush.
This place gives me a headache.
Oh my.
And she points out to you that Senalis is the city where the Fey Market will be held.
And you said it will start in a day or two, correct?
Mhm.
All right. Gotta make sure I don't say that word here. Well, shall we start heading there, or do we want to go anywhere else first?
No, let's do what we need to do and get in and out of this place.
Yeah. We're
Ziv
not
hates it
really.
There's all these colors, bright out. Doesn't
Makes her feel
smell.
happy.
Doesn't smell like
Ugh.
mold. I don't know what this place is.
I am
Miles
really
like-
curious. What's
Miles
the
like,
primeval
wow,
forest.
it's beautiful.
And dangerous.
Don't touch anything, Lyle.
No, Lyle's right. It's quite lovely here.
Lyle moves like a step away from Ziv, stand next to Earthier.
I mean, they're also right. I'm sure it's very dangerous.
I'm gonna start walking to Senalis.
Yep, I will also go that way.
Sometimes beautiful things are lovely. Isn't that right, Kijo?
Beautiful things are lovely. Oh, yeah?
No, sorry, dangerous things are lovely.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Grumpy, cranky,
I'm like
murdery
I'm,
things
like,
are lovely.
Kind of like leaning my head over.
I'll kill you.
You're missing these perfect opportunities, Kijo. I'm trying to help.
I don't think Ziv is in the mood for that right now, and I also am not sure she would pick up on it.
I go out of my way to step on some flowers.
Hopefully someday, though. We'll see. You never know.
Don't blame me if Lyle beats you to the punch, so to speak.
I will kill him, and then he won't.
Well, onwards then.
Somehow Lyle doesn't seem her type.
I don't think Lyle has a snowball's chance in hell.
Do we start moving towards Senalis then?
Yes,
I think so.
definitely.
Does it
Embarrassing
appear to
would
be
be if
roughly
Lyle
the same
beat
time
him
of
up.
day as when we went in?
Hard to say.
But it's like daytime currently, at least.
Yeah, it looks like daytime.
Alrighty.
As you guys make your way through the forest of multicolored trees, all types of sweet smells, you see strange creatures. There's a beautiful clear river. I mean, clear blue. It's almost like looking at glass. You can see there's horses below with fishtails swimming around playfully. A pink dolphin kind of playfully sprays some water towards you. There's kind of pixies and fairies flying around that seem curious about you but don't necessarily approach. It's just teeming with life and magic.
We haven't had lunch yet, right? Does the dolphin look like good tuna?
I mean, I don't think you would have a reference for Fey dolphin meat.
All right, keep going.
I'll have somebody roll a d6. We'll see if you guys are bothered on your travels here.
1.
I think we might be getting
Amazing.
bothered.
The worst.
It's either the worst one or the best one.
Yeah, I was gonna say. We're here for content. This is the best one.
As you guys are making your way through the city, you can see up ahead there's like a convoy. It looks like there's some creatures traveling the same way as you, but they've kind of set up camp for the day. These kind of small, green-skinned creatures with bulbous eyes. Their leader sits in a barrel that's been made into a throne with cutouts. He has all types of jewelry, except it's not actual jewelry. It's like shiny forks and stuff taped to him. He's got these two large troll-like creatures that aren't necessarily trolls with him, and a few other of his kind. They're very small. They stand about 2 feet tall. And as you approach, one of them waves you over and is like, "Mortals, you guys, what are you doing here? You're looking, you got...
What's it worth to you?
Ah. You guys, you traders? You got, I mean, we're looking to trade.
What's it worth to you?
What do you got?
No, I'm asking you. What is the information of what we're doing here worth to you? What do you have?
He pulls a fork off of his body and holds it up.
What about this fork?
This is my trade.
Well, what is it?
It's a fork.
Yeah, what's special about it?
Thought
It
you were
was-
going to have him play knifey forky, Thomas. It's a
This-
knife.
The fork was once used, allegedly, by the Queen of the Summer Court to eat a lemon cake. And you tell me that's not valuable.
That's not valuable.
Man, these humans drive a hard bargain. Well, move along then if you're not looking to trade. We're just moving into...
Well, what do you have to trade? Show us.
We're buyers. We're looking to buy. We're on our way to the market to buy some things.
Do you have any currency on you other than forks?
We have currency, but we need to know what we're buying.
I'll look at Lyle and smile.
I would like to insight check these guys to see if they're trying to scam us.
Sure.
Insight 7.
Automatic.
I mean, they seem kind of sketchy. Gremlins are essentially the Fey equivalent of goblins, so...
I'm gonna say, are you trying to scam us?
I mean, I'm trying to get a good deal.
You're trying to scam us.
Oh, you're trying to scam me? Welcome to the Feywild, mortal. Everyone's trying to scam everyone.
No, I'm not trying to scam you. I was trying to make sure that you weren't trying to scam me, but you are.
Well, listen, I might be trying to scam you, but that's only because I know that you're trying to scam me.
But I'm not trying to scam you.
See, the problem with mortals is they can lie.
I will make you a deal, ugly creature.
Oh, nice. Got one.
I will tell you why we have came here in exchange for your ear.
I'll meet you in the middle, and one of my subordinates' ears, and he points
No,
off.
your subordinate's ear is not valuable. I want your ear. With the earring.
I'm taking that arm.
Oh, I won't get that arm.
Hey, you've been taking care of my arm? I don't think I want to trade my ear for such a low price.
Unfortunate. You can't say we didn't make an offer. Let's go.
You guys can continue on then if you'd like.
Onward it is.
A few more hours pass, you guys hike a few more miles, although it's really not a hike. Like, even when you're physically exerting yourself here, the air just feels so like crisp that you don't feel out of breath or anything. And you see a massive set of shimmering trees. They kind of form this canopy with various tree houses made throughout it. There's mushrooms and crystals growing out of the trees. And all throughout, there's a beautiful market with glowing fruits, advanced mechanical trinkets and toys, fabrics, bottles of dancing light. As you move in, it's absolute chaos as gremlins haggle loudly over various glittering baubles. All types of strange and foreign creatures flit about. Fairies move overhead, some looking very joyous, others looking sadistic, carrying jewels and coins. Various furred humans and other creatures run around, and the whole place is just humming with a constant rhythm of trade and magic and potential.
I'm looking for a short sword +1. Does anybody have one of those?
Roll roll percentile dice for me.
I dig this music though. This is pretty cool.
You see a creature. Give me 1 second. Let's see. You find a small heron, like a small rabbit man, standing about 2.5 feet tall. Looks like a little rough looking, like kind of thuggish. He's got with a couple others. They're selling items, many of which are like blood spattered from the back of a cart. Like clearly these guys are like looters. And they have a handful of various weapons, and you can see at least one short sword in the back.
Does it look like a magical short sword?
It'd be the only one without blood on it, maybe.
I mean, there's not a lot of non-magical stuff being sold here. Are you gonna express interest or
ask him what's with the short sword?
Oh, you're interested in a short sword? Yes, that's a very great purchase here. This one here was actually belongs to a very famous poet. Unfortunately, he would recite poetry into the blade constantly, and it's taken on a bit of a talkative nature. So it's a fine weapon, of course, but you just have to deal with the occasional poetry, being spouted out psychically, as it were.
That sounds terrible. I have Lyle for that.
But
No, by the way.
it has the potential to deal mental damage upon your foes.
Do you have a return policy?
No.
I'll consider it when I leave.
I want to just peruse the stuff that he has and see if any of it looks like it would be particularly good for a monk.
These guys definitely don't have like the best stuff here. Like it's clearly sectioned off into like price points. So like kind of the bottom of the market is like not goblins, like gremlins, and people are buying like riffraff and nonsense and baked goods and things like that. And then as you kind of go higher up into the tree through like the treehouse paths and things like that, the stuff clearly gets like more premium. So if you're looking for like good stuff, probably want to go elsewhere. Like a lot of the stuff down here is going to be like cursed or just not the highest quality,
Well,
like you can get a +1 short sword here, but it's going to be cursed with like poetry,
Let's go look at at least the decent stuff, if not the maybe not the top tier, because we probably can't afford that, but better stuff. What do you guys think? You want to do that?
Yep, I'm up for one level. Going up one level.
Yep.
Sounds good.
Cool.
As fun as cursed items might be.
Making your way up, this section here is there's a couple like dryads, people with like wooden skin, like leaves for hair, a couple of Eladrin, some are elves here selling items. A lot of the stuff here is a little more combat focused on this tier. There's a couple things that would catch your eye, one being sold by this dryad with like pink leaves for hair.
My eye?
Yeah, I think so.
What about
Okay.
mine?
It can't be seen by Dragonborn, sorry.
This is something that might be of interest to you.
Racist.
Oh, interesting.
I'm also looking for anything that looks useful to me, Thomas. Too.
I suppose I would do the same.
I really just want a basic magic short sword. That's what I want.
You could find a basic magic short sword here.
But
Like-
don't you now have like the sword of murder or something? Certain
Yeah,
death?
but I dual
Scimitar.
wield.
Oh yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Are you looking to just pay gold for it?
I want to trade a short sword +1 for a dagger +1 made out of a dragon's tooth.
Yeah, so that would definitely take that deal. No problem. You find, we'll say, a Summer Eladrin who's happy to make that trade, and
All right, done deal. Let me remove one of my +1 daggers. Add a +1 short sword.
What do they want for this robe?
so as you're kind of like looking around the goods, you see this item. It's kind of got like a little description of what it does. The Dryad would look at you and just say, "You seem to be paying particular attention to that one. Are you interested in trade or purchase?"
Potentially, yeah. I mean, it looks pretty nice. Would you be able to alter it at all?
That's not really within my skill set, but I'm certain someone here could if you were to purchase it.
Would as part of the purchase?
I'm not opposed to it. I just don't know anyone that could do that off the top
Oh,
of
okay.
my head that I have associations with. I'm
Um,
particularly interested in trading for magic items. If you have a few items of a bit lower value, so to speak.
I think I
I
might.
suspect there'll be a lot of visitors that don't have as much coin, but quantity over quality is kind of my objective for this particular Fey market, to turn a profit.
Well, let's see. I've got this spear. Pull out the Cinder Spear. It's magical, obviously. It lets me cast 2 spells. I can cast Grease and Burning Hands with it.
Kind of nods and says, yes, for this particular item, I think that it's a bit rarer, of course, for the robe. This spear is valuable, certainly, but it's a bit commonplace. We could perhaps add it to a pile and see what else you have to offer.
So, how much more would you be wanting?
Well, what else do you have?
I'm gonna kind of look to everyone else and say, "What do you guys think about the Elven Chain? We're not doing anything with it."
What about the Amulet of Feathers?
Okay. Then what if we added this? I'll show her the Amulet of Feathers.
Oh, interesting. It's cursed, which brings the value down slightly.
Or in some ways could bring it up.
Make a persuasion check.
Maybe with my help, or maybe not.
The 14's not horrible.
I mean, you did say you wanted 2 items of lesser value, or 1 of greater.
Yes, I was thinking perhaps 4 common items or 2 or 3 uncommon items.
But the fact that this is cursed, it makes it kind of a little bit more exciting, don't you think?
It is kind of exciting. I will make the trade for the amulet, the Cinder Spear, and just a smidgen of your vitality. Just a smidge. Which would reduce your maximum hit points by 1 permanently.
Reduce my maximum hit points by 1 permanently for an item that gives me +2 to my dex. Yeah, that's worth it.
Certainly, it does seem that way.
Now, when Aaron dies by exact hit points, if he would have had that 1 extra hit point.
All right,
Just,
hypothetically speaking, what if it was 1d4 instead of 1?
What, hit points?
Mhm.
Why are you doing this to me?
I was
Ziv?
you already agreed. I'm just saying hypothetically. I was curious what the price point was.
Maybe she's settled on Lyle after all. She's trying to get rid of you.
Yeah, she would take those items for trade, and she reaches her hand out and just takes like almost like just kind of like pinches Kijo's arm and pulls out this kind of like red essence, almost like pulling a hair off of someone's arm. She just kind of plucks it and puts it into a little vial.
How to adjust my max hit points?
A classic D&D question.
I ask.
And you're not attuned to that item yet, by the way, Aaron. Just so you know.
I
You just
ask
haven't
this
tested.
person if they have a recommendation for a good place to rest.
It depends on your what status of shelter are you seeking? Do you just want somewhere to rest, or are you looking to mingle with
I
some
am
higher ups and perhaps lead to
Just
social
looking for a
opportunities?
place to rest.
No,
I
no.
definitely don't want to
No,
mingle
we're
with anybody.
interested
here.
in mingling.
No, we're in Earth here. Rest. We don't want to mingle with these people.
Well, if you're not looking for anything nice, there's Troll Snot, which is a tavern in the lower ward, ran by some boglins and gremlins. If you're looking for something a little nicer, at the top of the trees here, there's the Golden Acorn, which is just a beautiful, beautiful tavern establishment. Amazing drinks, and once in a while, some archfey have been known to stop by and enjoy the whimsical nature and ambiance.
Both of those places do sound interesting, but do you have anything between Troll Snot and the Golden Acorn?
Yes, I think I do, but I don't quite recall it. It would be about 3 gold pieces worth of my memory, I think, to remember.
Would you accept a slap instead?
I getting to slap you?
No, of course not. I get to slap you.
Oh, certainly not.
Would you like to slap me?
Yes, or
Or Lyle.
Well, I think our transaction here is done then, unless you have more to bargain.
She doesn't want to slap me?
Well, I'd essentially I would rather sell the opportunity of slapping you to someone who wants it more. I don't particularly need that, but if you're willing to outsource, we could haggle.
Well, this is the reason I asked, is because I don't think you can. I wanted to make it a gamble.
No, I wouldn't slap you.
Well, I don't think you could.
I'm not a creature of violence. I don't.
Oh, it's not violence, because I mean, I've permitted it. Like, violence kind of implies that it's.
It's more of a game of skill.
Yeah, exactly, right, Ziv.
Well, what do I get if I slap you?
That's a good question. What would you get? You would get 3
How about
gold.
it? I was just
And-
going to say the same thing.
You would get 3 gold, and if you can't slap me in 5 attempts, you tell us about the tavern.
All right.
This is going to be, I'm not going to lie, if he rolls like a flat 20 to start, I'm going to just die. It'd be funnier than hell. Oh!
I'm
I'm
ready for him
going
to cast
to.
hold person on you and then slap you
Alex.
afterwards if you didn't specify any modifier.
Alex,
That's true.
Alex,
I'm
I've
going
got
to be taking the dodge stance.
Alex, I've got 5 gold on the Fae.
Oh, 5 attempts is a lot of attempts.
Are you ready?
Yep, I'm taking the dodge stance.
Do you got it?
I make a wisdom save.
Do we have a deal?
18.
Excellent.
You succeed being
Okay.
charmed.
I'll wager 5 gold.
Wait, I
Uh,
succeed at, like, she charmed me?
You succeed avoiding being charmed.
Okay.
That seems bit underhanded.
Of course.
She hits me on the first one because
Ah!
she rolled a 17.
Well, no, it's a disadvantage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It'll be
so
20
it's a
it'll be
17
22.
and then a 22. The
Yeah.
first one hits me.
3 gold.
All right, here's
3
your 5
gold.
gold. Here.
Who's paying the 3 gold? Mark it off.
I'll pay it.
No,
I threw out the
it was-
slapping idea.
It was my bet. It was my bet.
All right. Well, you don't need to convince me that much. That's fine.
You could stay at Squirrel's Rest. It's a mid-tier tavern. It's not
Thank
too
you for
far.
sharing the information anyway.
Oh, I thought the deal was that they would get it for free, and then if not, you paid 3 gold. Oh well.
No, they
Oh,
they got
that's on them.
confused by the deal.
Kijo, you're not supposed to thank them.
Oh, you're right. Good information.
Good day.
Kijo, for saying thank you, you have a -1 on your persuasion checks for the rest of the day.
We will go find the
Do they
squirrels
seem
rest
grateful
room.
that I said thank you, or insulted, or
Like maliciously happy.
oh?
Like idiot.
Got you.
Now that Faye is gonna go around telling everyone.
What suckers
That-
you are.
No,
And super
no,
slappable.
just Kijo. But
So
hey, you
guys
got a nice
traveled-
robe out of it.
You guys travel.
I got a
over-
really nice robe.
I'm saving the
I want
elven chain
to,
for
but
something
before
a
we
little
leave
bit
this area,
more.
I want to find someone who could like magically alter it a little bit.
Because I'm
Is that-
proficient in Arcana, can't I magically alter it?
Uh,
The same way I would
mean,
enchant.
Well, also
Anything?
back in town, I had my stuff altered pretty easily too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they just like wave their hands over.
Yeah,
and
but-
it's done.
But you guys just had a wizard friend that just did that for funsies. You guys don't have a wizard friend here.
That's what I'm saying. If you just wanted to wait.
but
we were
there's
back-
got to be
wizardy.
someone who can do it. Like,
I'm an enchanter.
You could probably do it with a couple hours of downtime if you
Yeah.
wanted.
Yeah, but the keyword friend, Earth here. Keyword
Oh,
friend.
right. I don't know. Kijo and I have buried the hatchet for the most part, it seems like.
I think so. Yeah.
All right, so we're going to the Squirrels Tavern or whatever it is.
Though
the Squirrels Rest.
Bro.
I do think if we're looking for that fox fellow, that perhaps the upper might be where we might find it.
The golden
I do.
acorn.
Oh,
Sounds like
I
they might
agree.
be more
I was
helpful.
thinking we make sure we're well rested before attempting to run him down tomorrow.
What time of day is it?
Hard to tell.
I'm gonna continue looking around, see if I find any items.
Yeah,
Worth
I mean,
trying to
is
get.
Yeah.
a once in a lifetime opportunity going to a Fey market.
Yeah,
Where are you looking at? The lower, middle, or upper tier?
I
I'd
don't
be
think-
looking at the middle and upper.
Yep. I'll go with you. If
Yeah,
any
me
of you
too.
would like help trying to bargain, that is kind of my favorite.
Please.
Make,
Please, my good friend Earth here.
I will have Alex and Kijo both make investigation checks. With
Coaching.
Okay.
yeah, sorry.
I'm
With
going to.
manager discipline.
I'm going to spend an hour attuning to my new item.
Okay.
Heyo. Heyo.
Wow.
You guys both find items that might be of interest to you. I'll start with Alex. Alex, you find a hag. Although it doesn't seem like nefarious in nature. She's like kind of dressed in bright colors. She's a summer hag, and she calls over to you. She goes, "You boy! Oh, I can sense the unstable magic coming off of your body like perspiration. Huh. I've been looking for someone interested in purchasing these lovelies here." And she pulls out these two like leather wraps with like runic stones wrapped around them.
Liquor binds.
requires attunement by a wild magic subclass.
I'm just the man for the job.
That's oddly specific.
Oh. Oh. Wow. Okay.
Oh, wow, you can reroll.
How would those work with my current?
The quote is amazing.
Wait, was that spoken by Ziv?
I do read that in Zip's voice for sure.
Yeah. That is very intriguing. I don't suppose you would accept gold coins as currency?
How many?
How many is it worth to you?
I've already shared the information about the item. I'm at a bit of a disadvantage here in terms of the bargaining, so I will allow you to, of course, make the first offer.
I see. Okay. How about 350 gold?
He just looks at you.
I see. All right. I think I have something that might supplement, perhaps. I will pull out my journal, in which I have been writing everything that's happened for the last however long it's been since I left home. I don't suppose you're interested in my memoirs? All the trials and tribulations and joys and sadnesses I've been through?
I would trade you this item for a level of your experience, perhaps.
We.
Let's make a game of it. 350 gold pieces. Your journal. Something else of value that you will need to come up with. And
if he traded a level, would that mean that he couldn't ever hit level 20?
he could, just later.
Okay.
You be guys.
Important mechanical.
Yeah.
So 350 gold, the journal, and then she will add one item to your wild magic table that says lose a level permanently.
Oh, so it'd be like the 101st option would be I lose a level.
Yep.
Ooh.
And it stays there even if you roll it.
So in perpetuity. Oh, Jesus.
Ooh. Okay, now we're getting somewhere.
A 1% chance to always lose the level. Oh.
The gambler in me is suddenly intrigued even more.
Of course, if that's not to your liking, we could negotiate other ways, but based on your pitiful gold offer, frankly, I don't think you have the funds.
I'll turn to Yurthir and I'll say,
yes.
do you think maybe I could use one of our allowances?
You made a bargain. I told you to wait until I was here to make a.
I'm sorry, they pulled me in.
Yes, they do tend to do that, don't they? Well, I believe we are to I mean, in a perfect world, we would wait to use those until we've at least made the deal with the fox. But
I don't think. Well, okay. I'll turn back to the hag, and I'll say, what if we limit the number of times I can, lose a level of experience to 3, but I throw in this filter of love.
I'm sorry, what was that? One more time.
I want to add the filter of love on my side in exchange for only being able to roll the lose a level 3 times.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh boy. This is probably gonna go poorly. Alright. I'm gonna give myself a little pep smack on the face,
you know what? I'll give you
And,
guidance. Why not? Take some guidance.
and I'm gonna use my one of my daily uses of bolstering magic to give myself a D3 for 10 minutes. And I will attempt this persuasion check.
The gold offer is just too low.
No,
I'd be willing
plus 7
part-
with the bonuses.
22.
Oh, plus 7, 22.
Yeah, that was
I'd
just
be
my
willing-
base persuasion.
I'd be willing to part for it for all of the above as we described, but 350 gold just isn't enough. I would need 1350 at the minimum.
1350? Hmm. Yeah, I don't think I can do 1350, sadly.
Let's see.
Because that would be literally every scrap of gold I have and the party has in the party loot.
Is that including the 500 you guys got from?
That is including the 500 we got.
Wow, you guys are broke? I didn't know that.
Yeah, well,
don't-
we went
don't have a
shopping
whole
right
lot.
before.
You guys have a lot of shit in there you could trade, though.
That's true.
Now, the
Look at all the
monster
potions.
parts were set aside for Yurthir to do stuff with, so I don't want to offer those.
Were they? Let's see.
Well, yeah, weren't you going to use them to
Yes,
craft with?
All the stuff that I took shouldn't be in there anymore.
Oh,
He already took everything.
Yeah.
all right.
So yeah, I mean, we can offer some of more of this stuff. I don't know
Alright.
if she's interested in rare gems or rubies, or
Still got the elven chain.
You
right.
do still have the elven chain.
That's
The amulet of feathers is gone, correct?
That's probably worth a lot, though. Like, well,
Alright,
See if you can trade it straight across.
All right, I will pull out the elven chain.
I want to trade that for something for myself later, but nah,
That's fair. I'll pull out the elven chain and say, "How does this?"
Yes,
equal your party?"
bartering the heart of D&D. So for 350 gold, the elven chain, your journal, the filter of love, and adding lose a level to your wild magic table, she will make the deal.
Oh, I think the elven chain is worth more than that, though. Like, the elven chain itself is a rare magic item.
It is.
That's
You
not a
might
good,
be able to
that's
trade her
not-
straight across.
That's not a good deal.
Yeah, I think you're getting hosed on that deal.
I mean, come
Yeah.
on, man. He's 22 persuasion check. You are getting hosed.
You can always make a counter offer.
Yeah. Do you mind if I help you with this a little?
No, I don't mind at all.
Okay. Well, first of all, I have something that's may not have a high monetary value, but it was an interesting find from a creature that we slay that we were able to slay no more than a fortnight ago. Let's see. Where did I put that? I have 15 pounds of shambling coral pieces. Let's see.
Very well. If you include the shambling coral pieces, I would perhaps be willing to make the deal. Say, for the inclusion of one more potion of varying quality.
All right, let's see.
Well,
You guys do have a ton of potions.
Right,
We do.
I'm trying to
think-
find. I'm trying to find our. There's our bag of holding again.
I'm just thinking of which potion we want the least. Maybe probably reduce.
Yeah, or mind reading.
That could be useful to have mind reading.
Sure. Fine. Maybe the animal friendship. That might be more useful to her here in the Feywild anyway than it would be to us.
That's not very possible. But it might also be useful to us here in the Feywild. Yeah, I'll offer the animal friendship potion.
She'll take it. It's a deal.
Alright, but the deal that I was asking for was a maximum of 3 rolls on that.
Yep,
Is that
no problem.
her deal? Okay. Then as long as yours here is okay with it, losing the elven chain. I
No,
will take the
the
deal.
elven chain was not part of that deal.
Okay.
No, it wasn't part of it.
Okay.
No, hold on.
Alright.
But I will go over and take a look at what Koji's doing.
Okay, so you can take those, Alex. There's a bunch of shit to add to your magic table, so we're gonna figure out how to do that.
Yep. Probably have to make a new table, I think.
I think so too.
See, now your
Wait.
game is to
and
expand
I-
that table as much as you can, so it's less chance
Yeah,
for you to
and
lose
if-
a level.
Well, you also get one. You also get one reroll a day with the hand wrap, so you just have to maybe save your one reroll just in case. Never use it.
Yeah.
Or just, get them out of the way early. So that way when we're fighting really hard enemies, I'll level up faster.
Yeah, that's interesting. If he's lower
Just
level,
go back down
does
to
that
level
mean,
2 and then catch
does that
up.
mean he levels on a higher, on a better curve? It's funny.
Koji, roll D3, and we'll see what item in this list you find. A 2.
Filter of love.
You find a very regal, very powerful-looking fae dressed in like almost royal robes near the very tippity top. And he says, you look like a young man of strength. Have you any interest in this way? Perhaps I've been looking for someone of your accoutrement, your stature, your size. Maybe interested in such a thing.
All right, you can show me. Oh, that did not come out right. Access Summerwood.
Oh, timber is really cool.
That is pretty cool.
So it's a +3 to hit large creatures, +4 to hit huge, +5 to hit gargantuan.
And
Okay.
like plus 100 to attack the earth.
Yeah.
Guess I
One
want to
chop
try and
breaks
chop
the
the
earth in half.
Feywild in half.
Well, you always hit, but you just don't do any, real damage.
And other than that, it's a +2 great axe.
Okay.
And the
So-
D8 to plant type creatures can be very useful around here.
Yeah, this looks like a pretty fine weapon here.
It's a good dragon killing weapon too, if you think about it. The bigger the
True.
dragon, the easier it is to hit him.
I like the way you think.
Did you have a price in mind?
What offer you for trade?
Lyle, get over now. Are you interested in mortal gold?
Some interest. For a lot of it.
Would you take 500 gold plus this cloak of the well here? And I'll have Lyle give me the cloak of the well I gave him.
You tugging him off him so fast he starts to spin around like a top.
Worn by a man of a lot of misfortune.
$500 gold. The cloak of the whale.
Cloak of the well that was worn by a man who's had a lot of misfortune.
And
So heavy-handed.
should you come across a dragon's hoard in your travels, you smell of dragon, as does your sword, I get to pick one item for myself to take, and I get the first pick.
That is a hefty price. No one knows.
I mean,
it might be in the dragon's hoard.
It's quite a bit of risk for me when you think about it. I mean, who's to know? You could be killed the next time you see a dragon, or you might never see another dragon at all.
You really think that I would die to a dragon after everything you just said about me?
Take a persuasion check. Arthur stumbles in. Hey, wait, no, stop!
Yeah. Can I say something to try to aid?
I'm fine with it if Thomas is.
You can try it, since you did say right after talking to Alex that you were going to go help
Yeah.
Koji.
Yeah, I do. I
Yeah.
walk in again. Really?
I kind of assumed Arthur was with me.
Yeah. Well, not to mention
They kind of
that,
went together, right? So
Not to mention that with this axe, it's all the more likely we'll be able to chop down a few dragons in our time. But perhaps if he includes the dragon flavored sword he has now, maybe you'd accept the second pick out of our next sword.
Is that a deal you'd like to make, Dragonborn?
I do not want to trade out my sword that I have right now.
Oh, well then why do you
With
even want
this.
the axe?
Options?
That is very true. Because with my dragon sword, has infinite scaling potential.
Ah,
Every dragon horde we get, it gets upgraded.
well then yeah, I don't even know why you'd need the second sword, the axe. I mean, options are nice, but
it's
Yeah.
currently better.
Yeah, it is currently better.
Do you know there's this elven chain sitting in our inventory?
I know Arthur wants that.
I know, that's why I said it.
yeah, that is a good point.
But does my first, even though I do not wish to get rid of this sword, first point still stands. And what Arthur said about with this axe, it would be even less likely for us to surmise to a dragon. Do you want me to still make that persuasion check?
Yeah, you can make it.
If I was one level higher, I could add more to it. That's a 15 or 17 if you're with your help.
I certainly tried.
500 gold. The cloak. And a second pick of an item from a dragon's hoard.
Seems like a good deal to me. That way, you know, if we get like a ring of wish or something, we won't get completely screwed.
Yes. All right. I will give you 500 gold, Cloak of the Well, plus the second pick of the first dragon hoard that we find.
Then we have an accord. And you get the axe.
All right. Now to add it to my sheet. It's not one that's already in the compendium, is it?
No, probably the easiest thing to do would just be to drag over a +2 great axe, and then
Yeah. All right. I need to mark off the 500 gold. Well, that's it for my shopping.
long rest then?
I think so.
Yes.
I believe so.
And I assume you
At the
got my
scrolls
message.
acorn or whatever.
I want Earth here to make a change to my magic item.
Yes, I'd be happy to spend a couple hours doing that as soon as we find our resting place.
Sure. Let's take a 5 then while we do a long rest at the tavern. Because I have to pee.
Okay.
Sounds good. I'll be right back then. Alrighty. Time to start a new journal. You know, the hilarious part is that the extra roll, the extra things I can roll on with the flicker bind is pretty much all bad for you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Do a bunch of damage to all creatures. Everyone loses their action. I explode, loses, go down to 1 HP. Everyone takes 6d12 damage. But hey, there's a chance I give you guys 40 hit points back and cure you of a condition. Or, spawn more enemies. I wonder what happens when I upgrade the flicker binds.
I was kind of hoping it was going to be anything but a weapon or cloak.
I cannot wait for my first roll to just be, oh yeah, you lose the level.
That'd be great. And then
It would be pretty funny.
and then you spend your reroll, and it does it again. It's like a 1 in 10,000.
Well, I currently have, with that and the flicker binds, I currently have 108 options.
Okay, well, even more.
Sorry, no, sorry, 68 options.
Oh, then yeah, still
Uh,
pretty astronomical for you to hit the same number twice in a row.
Yep.
Or even
I wish I could
twice in the same
remember-
day, you know.
Yeah.
Because what, you rage 3 times a day, maybe?
I can currently rage 4 now.
Okay. Yeah.
But I mean, hey, at least it's once I de-level 3 times, it'll be gone. So I can't go all the way back to level 1.
No. Gambler at heart.
All I'll have to find out is if I won the gamble.
It's great artwork for this background.
Yeah, it really is.
Welcome back.
And great music, too. I'm having a lot of fun, Thomas.
I am too. Shopping episodes are usually hit or miss, but this one's going okay.
Yeah. Well, this one's
They're
a
usually
very,
fun for the people who buy stuff.
This is a
Everyone else is
very-
like,
Yeah. It's a very
But it also helps
interesting
when it's
shopping
not
episode.
just I give money, I get item. It's a bit more varied.
Yeah.
Should have traded Lyle's sense of hearing or something. Alright, I really need to figure out what I did when I made that table. So I can try and redo it without completely redoing it. Oh, here we go. Not very helpful.
Just wondering, what size are dragons? Are they huge?
Depends on the dragon.
depends on the dragon.
Yeah, how old
A
it is.
non-ancient dragon, like just a normal
Like
blue dragon,
An adult dragon or a young dragon?
adult.
I think
Huge,
they're
I think.
huge.
Okay.
So I think the young dragons are large, and the adult dragons are huge, and the ancient are gargantuan. Where the wormlings are medium. And then there's the little baby hatchlings that are small. They don't stay that size for very long, though. Wonder if anyone here has a small dragon hatchling for trade.
And could we afford it?
And
That's
would
the bigger
Kijo
question.
immediately kill it?
Was I mean, Koji might kill it to level up his sword.
No, my sword's only for dragon hordes.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't think it works that way.
So if I give it a gold and then you kill it,
Oh, does that count as a horde?
it's young. It's got to start somewhere.
It's like calling Daenerys' followers outside the gates of Koth. Horde? Like, really? Like,
Yeah, what the hell did I use for that?
All right. Everybody back? Wait on Brian.
back.
No, I'm here.
Is Aaron here?
I am here.
Excellent. Well, you guys have a mostly uneventful evening as you're safe in your rooms in the tavern. And the next day begins exactly the same as the first, with chaos, gremlins, sales.
Does this count as resting on an alternative plane, by the way?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
What adjustments is Kijo wanting me to make to her robe?
The color I want to be like a dark kind of indigo, and I want it to be more of like a sleeveless jacket that goes to the knees than a robe. Robes aren't really Kijo's thing.
More of a tunic. Like a sleeveless
Like
tunic.
like a sleeveless pirate coat
Ah,
in terms of like that kind of shape. Not quite that design, but that kind of shape.
okay. I think I can handle that, right, Thomas?
Sure.
Sweet. I won't make any progress on my personal magic item that I'm trying to make, but that's okay. Sacrifice a night of that for you.
Much appreciated.
Brian, you only need one more location to sleep on to make your armor plus
Only
one.
one, because my AC is hot trash right now.
Well, I
I
think
got
we
my
should
second
probably
one
make our way to the upper floor if we're looking for our foxy companion. If you don't all mind, I would like to give a go at leading the charge at negotiating with them.
Yeah, works for me.
Go for it.
I may have something to offer even greater than these allowances, but we shall see.
To the upper level, then?
Yeah. Perhaps
Are
then
you
we
guys
can
just-
use these
are you guys,
allowances to get some more cool stuff.
Are you guys just wandering around looking for the guy, or are you gonna like ask someone, or what's the plan? I mean, it's pretty packed busy here.
I think maybe initially we'll walk around and see if we get lucky. At some point, we may have to ask, though.
Yeah,
But if we can find him without letting people know we're looking for him, that would be better.
that would be ideal.
Sure. I will let I will let 2 people make an investigation check, but not one person with advantage.
I have a +4.
I got a +3, so I say it's you and me.
Do you want?
Somebody take
Nope,
my guidance.
not me.
Yeah,
Not me.
I would probably guide Alex anyway.
That is very true. Alex doesn't need your dirty, rotten guidance.
Well, it didn't hurt.
Well, it's not a D6. Oh wait, no. Investigation is intelligence, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Then I would have done exceptional wit, so it would be a D6. Cool. 28. Woo.
Yeah, you guys can find him.
Nice.
Ziv will take credit for finding him.
Look at what I took credit for finding.
Guys,
Alright,
look, Alex,
so-
Alex helped me find the guy.
So if any of you were paying attention, I would have read Reinad's rambunctious tales cover to cover, while amongst the enchanting that I was doing the night before.
Oh yeah, I made a separate attack for large, huge, and gargantuan, but for some reason, large I was able to add a +3 bonus because it's supposed to be +3 to get the right attack modifier. But for huge, I'd add +7 to get it up to where it's supposed to be, even though it's only one more. Don't know why.
It doesn't
Yeah.
take too much time. You're just extremely lucky with that investigation check. You guys see near one of the treetops, kind of off towards a hill, there's these like pink and blue cherry blossom trees, and in the center is this very looking out of place like marble floor. Like it looks super weird, but there's just this giant marble flooring, not really made well. It's kind of like crudely built into the dirt and soil. It's like this giant dance floor, like gala floor with no walls or roof. A couple tables set up. There's a handful of Fae wandering around it, and sitting at one of the tables, gorging himself on fruits and pastries and goblets of wine, is a red-furred fox in a fine waistcoat with far too many rows of teeth inside. And everyone seems to be kind of respectful of him, but clearly keeping their distance for whatever reason.
What do we need to steal from this guy?
A compass.
We just need the compass, whether we buy,
We don't-
trade,
We don't need
steal.
to steal it.
However we can get
I mean,
it.
we could steal it.
I mean,
We could.
We could try. But...
Is it obviously on his person? Visible.
It's a great question.
I have a feeling that as soon as he knows we were sent to get it, he's going to make it extremely hard.
You do see like a pocket watch style chain with a compass dangling at his hip. It's like a you know where those chain people have pocket watches on, but it's just a compass instead.
Okay.
Proudly displayed.
As we approach, I'll boisterously call out.
I'm not approaching, for what it's worth. I'm not approaching. I'm hanging back.
As I live and breathe, I didn't think I would meet such a legendary character here in this market. Is that the Fey Lord? Reynad's the name, correct?
Oh my goodness! You'd be amazed how many people are, frankly, too starstruck to say anything. Please sit. The chairs only bite if you insult the meals.
How many chairs are there at the table?
There's a bunch of chairs.
I'll go ahead
I'll
and
sit.
take a seat.
Please, everyone, have good manners. It's what we value here in the Feywild. Good etiquette's quite important. Please, it's terribly poor manners to reject a Fey Lord's invitation. Please, all of you, sit, enjoy.
How many times did he just say please to us?
You know,
We're supposed
it
to do
seems
that.
like he's making a point to do it.
Interesting. I was wondering about that.
You can make an insight check if you want.
I have been looking all over this market for someone that's worthy of making a particular deal with me, and I think you might be just the Lord I've been looking for.
Make a persuasion check.
I also made an insight check, but accidentally GM rolled it.
Would it be fair to say that
he seems so confident in his negotiating abilities and his self that he makes a point to do it just to make other people uncomfortable.
Okay.
17.
He says, "Oh my gosh, with all this flattery, I suspected you had an ulterior motive, but still, I like you already. What is this deal that we can all make here together?"
Well, I've been looking for someone that might be interested in entering into a pact of sorts, if they have something worthwhile to give in return. Is there anything in particular you might be interested in getting from myself?
Well, what can you offer me, dear boy? I like chaos, vengeance, absolute cataclysmic, apocalyptic tomfoolery.
How do you feel about a particular goddess of luck?
Ah, yes, the gods. I don't care for them much, you know. It seems to me like all they do is like make mistakes and then pretend it was all part of the plan, and that's my thing.
Yes, well, she in particular likes taking credit for when fortune favors certain entities.
Ah, that sounds like a lot of morality haggling. I don't care for any of that.
No. That's why I got out of that business. But perhaps at some point I could bring you or gift unto you something that is precious from her, something precious that was owned by her if I ever come across anything that once belonged to her.
Interesting.
Which is an intention of mine, is to at some point acquire such an artifact or item.
That's less chaos, and that's more of an unstructured opportunity. Let's get specific. I can make some specifics with that.
Okay.
Let's get to the deals. What is it that you see yourself doing with this luck goddess? Are we going to visit her? Are we going to steal from her? What is it that we're looking for that I can tag along for and get my own little piece of the pie?
I suppose it depends on what opportunities come across. I would be interested in essentially messing with her. Perhaps humbling?
Yes. You know, you're actually not the first person to come with me speaking about her. There was a particular gentleman that came in not that long ago. It's very, very curious to hear about her twice in a day. If you want to poke at a goddess, I suppose I could lend you a paw, but what's in it for me?
I thought that was what it would be in for you.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm all
you would be amused.
I'm all for the chaos, but it also sounds quite troublesome. I would need something more concrete as an agreement. Say that you would be able to get me into her palace on Mount Celestia. That would be interesting, wouldn't it? Or that you could help me steal a powerful item from her, or perhaps paw at some of her servants in a horrible way that would be tragically hilarious.
I like the sounds of that last one. And then perhaps give you credit, say that it was in your name.
I have a few ideas. Well, let's back up for a moment. What is it that you want from me?
Oh,
We've
you
been
know
talking
us
a lot
mortals.
about what I want from you, but
Yes, of course. You know us mortals. We're mostly interested in things of value, monetary gain. Do you have any particularly interesting items or artifacts that might pique our interest?
Thomas, real quick, have we learned or do we know about how straight up stealing is viewed here? Like, hypothetically speaking, if I were to just pickpocket that from him and leave,
so stealing is illegal. It would be enforced by whatever court's territory you're in. So you guys are in the Summerfey territory, so it would be enforced by Summerfey, Eladrin, in the courts. But this guy's like a super criminal. You know what I'm saying? So what is
He's not going to report the crime.
what would his path? He wouldn't really have a legal path of like this guy's wanted by everybody, so he wouldn't necessarily have like a lawful path of recourse. Like all the stuff he has is stolen from other people.
Well, and it's probably more so not the act of stealing, but getting caught. That's the problem. At least
Right.
that's what I hypothesize.
Well, but that's always the case.
It depends who you steal from. It's super illegal to steal from important people.
Right.
I mean, Ziv definitely thinks the problem is getting caught, not the actual theft. I was just
But
curious.
vengeance is kind of like a big part of the economy here. You know, like everybody is spiting each other and making deals to spite each other and bothering each other. So stealing's just part of the economy, really. It just now they get revenge against you, and that they make this deal to get revenge against you, and that deal goes to this person, and that deal leads to this deal. So it's all just kind of part of the circle.
Yeah.
But typically, it's illegal from like people who are like legitimate business people or whatever. Like if you stole from the queen, that would be a problem. But this guy's like, he's
Not a
like,
Not a problem to steal from in the legalistic point of view.
He's
Yeah,
like
he's
he's
the-
like the Joker of this.
yeah, he's like the Joker.
So stealing from him, are the authorities really gonna come after you for that?
All right, I don't mean to interrupt you, but carry on. I was just
Yeah.
thinking out loud.
So, material value: gold pieces, diamonds, gems, cities. What do you want to buy?
Cities, interesting.
I have one or two cities that I could easily acquire if I needed to. Some people owe me a few favors.
Well, I see you have many artifacts on you. The that lovely scimitar. The hat looks fancy. Perhaps the pocket watch that you're proudly displaying.
Make a. I don't think you can make a persuasion or a deception check. He's just trying to insight check you to see if you're
It's the same.
you're
So-
you're listing other items to try to
right.
divert.
Obfuscate.
And this guy's not a dummy.
24 is pretty good though.
If I'm keeping the guidance with that, then I would say 26.
Oh my gosh, I hate when the character sheets do this. Hang on. They keep opening in the view that I don't like.
I guess with that, I would just say that I hear that you have a treasure trove of artifacts. Be very interested to see what you have on offer.
One second.
What's the name of that hat in Baldur's Gate 3 that you can get from the main magic shop?
Wow. Terrible roll.
Slip that one right by him. That hat that gives you +2 charisma.
He says, well, I have my hat of dashingness. Of the rapier, which I handcrafted myself, actually. I of
Beautiful
course,
piece.
I of course have my cloak of invincibility, and I do have this pocket watch of the plains.
Does that perchance allow you to move through the plains?
In a sense, it points to any nearby natural portals to any plane you name. So if you were looking for a portal to the plane of water, you could speak plane of water, and the compass would point you to the nearest portal.
That is brilliant.
Yes, I took it from a fae who prides herself on claiming all of these portals and monopolizing them as a business venture.
Interesting.
I have a few other, interesting items that I wouldn't mind parting with, and he pulls out like a little, like this, like goat horn type situation. It's like a hollowed out horn that you would like blow into, and he says, "I have, of course, my horn of Tarask summoning. This was you don't want to know what I had to do to get to this."
Oh, I'm not sure that for a party such as ours, that summoning a Tarask would be a benefit. Unless we were in control of
Are you
it,
like
I
are you guys like a morally good adventuring group? One of those like heroes? Do you think there's no bad guy cities? There are, trust me.
Of course.
Of course, getting the trash to sleep once you summon it, it's not gonna stop. But
Yes, I imagine that it's not so easy to get the toothpaste back in the tube on that.
He kind of opens his jacket, and he's got like a whole bunch of like books on like leather holsters on the inside.
Thought
he
he'd have
said-
a bunch of fake Rolexes.
And inside he's just got one of every like stat book, like the tome of
Sure,
manual health,
yes.
tome of intellect.
Amazing.
But really, I have all types of knickknacks. Is anything particular calling to you?
Yes, the tomes are quite interesting. Imagine any one of us would enjoy having our particular flavor of tome.
We could get 2-for-1 specials on 2 of those.
Yeah,
Unless-
is there a buy one
is
get
the-
one free option? No.
Well, does like once you read the tome, you can't use it anymore, but can't someone else read it?
No, I believe it's a nerd for like 10 years.
100 years or something.
Or
I think it's
maybe
100.
years, yeah.
Oh,
So like
Okay.
an elf might trade for it because they might see that date, but other than that, even then it's not that great a value. And the pocket watch does definitely seem interesting. Being able to be pointed towards the planes, the plane openings, that would make traveling all of these worlds much easier.
And Mount Celestial.
And yes, eventually that is a destination I wish to visit. It would make it much easier to eventually complete our pact, as it were.
And is Mount Celestia a physical destination for you? Somewhere that you would like to go boots on the ground?
Well, I believe that by the time we make that trek, we'll most likely have better means of travel under our belts. We currently have some interesting irons in the fire to be able to.
But is it your intention
What?
to go there, to go to this goddess's domain?
like go in person, not as a dead spirit, I think is what he's asking. Like, are you intending to go there while you're still alive?
Would I get the idea that that's what he's talking about?
Yeah, something like that. He's asking if you're actually planning on like going there.
Certainly.
Ah. Well, I could see some entertaining opportunities in that. What do you say to this as a beginner's level pitch? Just getting started in negotiations here, of course.
Certainly.
You have 5 years, mortal plane years, to explore, tourist, to bargain into, break into this goddess's palace. And when you do, I get to come with you. And I get to take a few things. But the condition is that you must do this. So there's no getting cold feet later. Give you a 5 mortal year period to do it. And that I get first dibs on a few things.
I believe that allowing you to lead the charge would be the best interest for us as
I'm
well.
I'm not much of a charge leader. I'm more of a burglar.
I meant more in navigation, not in terms of
Burglarizing
combat.
a
That's
goddess's,
what we would be there for.
burglarizing a goddess's palace seems very enjoyable. I just don't have a way to get there, so I would need you to sort of, leave the door unlocked, so to speak.
Yes. And the compass would allow me to do exactly that once we get to that. It'll just be a matter of contacting you, which I have the capability to do from great distances and even over the plains.
Very well, and well, we could check in from time to time, I suppose, but what is it that you're looking to trade for?
It was very ambiguous when he said he wanted first crack at certain things, and he didn't ever elaborate on that. Keep that in mind.
Actually, that's a good point. Just in all fairness, I'm gonna roll insight to see if my character caught that. Yeah. Well, we do have a few things that we can offer also. If you're looking to sweeten the pot and perhaps offer more than one item. And I'll start pulling out some of the allowances that we were given. So let's see, where did I put that bag of holding?
I thought you were going to say, where did I put that?
Put it in Alex's pocket.
Yeah. I'll pull out the I'll kind of motion to Alex. And we'll pull out the pair of rings from a broken marriage, the last teardrop of a I like it's the last teardrop of a child. No, that's not it at all. That's way worse than a giant.
The last teardrop of a child giant.
Giant
Yeah.
child.
Still a giant teardrop.
The last teardrop of a giant and the coupon of the firstborn child. It's pretty great. I can't imagine that mortal currencies such as jewels and gold would interest you as much, but we do also have such things as that, as well as some potions and even some dragon parts of a dragon we had recently slain. If you're interested in all magic items, I'll pull out the
I think I have a concrete offer for you.
elven chain.
This is a Hearthstone song.
It sure is.
All right. Let me list the conditions here.
I imagine him swiftly writing out a contract right
Yeah,
now.
he's writing something out.
Pulls out a calculator.
An abacus, please.
Value of a mortal soul.
You guys should be able to edit this too, but he says, will be our first condition, of course. Quite exciting. Although, we will need a condition for, should you not complete this contract. I'm sure that seems fair to you.
Yes, of course. Are you thinking the standard I become a soul coin in your pocket condition, or is there something else you had in mind? That might be a bit devilish for your tastes.
I owe a great debt to Tatiana, the Summer Queen. She's awful. She's a horrible diva who does horrible, torturous things to her enemies. Really terrible. I would like to get her off my back. So, what I would do, magically I would transform you into me, and then I would surrender you to Tatiana as a prisoner so that she thinks that, you know, our debt's all squared.
I believe those terms are agreeable.
But what all are we getting? He hasn't laid all that out.
That's just the first part.
Okay.
Did he ever explain to me what the hat did? I don't think he did.
It was a hat of dashingness or something like that, so it probably just makes him either fast or look good or both.
+3 to charisma.
Oh! Yeah, I want that. A lot. Can it extend you beyond 20?
Oh yeah, magic items always can.
Not always.
I don't believe in a 20 cap. I think a 20 cap's dumb. You guys don't have to worry about that.
Nice.
I mean,
because right now I have
natural cap, right?
Right now I have 19. So yeah, that would be really cool. I was planning on taking Spell Sniper to make it 20, but yeah.
Additionally, just because I would like to check in with you on occasion. How about once a year, I owe you a favor, you owe me a favor. We just check in, help each other out with whatever problems are ailing us at the time.
I believe
nothing life-ruining or anything. We'll specify minor favors.
Minor favors. I believe that is a agreeable arrangement as well.
And I have one last thing that I would request. I would like the ability to scry on you. Just see what's going on. You know, if I get bored, or I just want to see what my new bestie's up to, I would just like to be able to scry on you anytime.
I will agree to willfully fail all scrying attempts on your behalf.
I must make an addendum to that on Earthier's behalf. Anytime you scry on us, we must know that you are scrying on us.
What I will say is the amendment.
I will say that scrying is only on one person,
right?
So it wouldn't be on us; it would just be on Earthier.
Right.
Correct, but we're always around Earthier, right?
Sure.
Right.
Well, so you can't see other people when you scry. You can only see the person you scry on.
You'll be able to see and hear me, but not anyone else.
I mean, you could try to make that amendment if you wanted to, of course, but
that is the amendment I would say. I cannot agree to that in perpetuity for my companions. Their privacy is their own. But I will offer you mine.
We'll call this whole thing within a 5-year expiration date. Since after then, if you haven't fulfilled your end, you'll be turned into like a piano or something, and Tatiana will be like, I met the last guy I turned into Tatiana pretending he was me. She turned him into a piano, and then made it so that every time someone played the piano, he was in excruciating pain, but he couldn't like say anything about it because he was a piano, you know?
Yes. the music pouring from the piano were his screams. Interesting.
Oh, beautiful music though. She still uses it sometimes. I think it's collecting dust in an attic somewhere. Anyways,
I can't think of worse curses, but that one's not great.
What's fucked up about that, if that's the case, is she knows that this guy is still out there, and she's got that other guy that he made look like him as a fake.
Oh, we've pulled this gambit a few times. It gets funnier every time.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying she's not a good person because
there's one who's a chicken, and every time that the chicken lays an egg, consciousness gets split up into more and more pieces. So the more these chickens keep having eggs, the less of a person he really is. It's really ingenious, hilarious. But like metagame, what I'm saying, because I'm not actually there for the conversation, is that's really fucked up. She's not a good person.
Well,
No,
I mean, if the person
the worst.
willingly does it, then
Well, I mean, or maybe they got duped into it.
May is not a good person. She is a very bad person. She's not evil, but she is hyper vengeful.
Is this the same Tatiana that was from the previous campaign?
Was there Tatiana in the previous
gunsmith?
Yeah, she was a gunslinger.
No, this is definitely not the same.
She was Mega Kryn.
Yeah.
No, she's definitely not the same Tatiana.
She had a better gun than Kryn, though.
Yeah, but Kryn was a better shot. They
They
had a competition.
Kryn was a better
Kryn
shot.
beat her, and she was like, "What the fuck's wrong with my gun?"
So that is his portion of.
That's what he
contract.
wants.
Yeah.
And then we would get the. I suppose I would ask for the hats and the compass. That's the two that I'm interested in.
Oof, the hat and the compass is a bit of a stretch for me. The compass I could do, but if you want the hat, I'll need I'll need one additional immediate exclusive favor not included previously in the contract.
Not interested in any of the monetary value we've laid out on the table in exchange.
I don't remember exactly what you guys laid out.
So we have all three of the
allowance
items.
Oh, of course.
And the elven chain. And then, potions and rubies and sapphires or gold, whatever he wants. But
I will take the elven chain, the 3 tokens of emotional value. And at the end of this market, well, probably closer to the end, the Lord of the Hunt will arrive to skin me. He always does. It's this fun game we play where every time I show up somewhere, he shows up and he tries to kill me.
Yes.
Yes. I would just need you guys to, I don't expect you to fight him off or anything, but maybe you could just make like a little distraction. Maybe you could attack him a little bit. He won't even try to kill you. He's going to be so focused on me that, just I'll make my escape. He'll chase me. You guys slow him down a little bit.
As long as the contract is worded that we attack him a little bit.
What we will do is
and that he will not try to actually kill us.
Oh, he will definitely try to kill you, but once I'm escaping, he will make that his priority and chase me. Trust me, I've pulled this gambit dozens of times.
He's gotten out of it just fine. What about the people he sets up to be the distraction?
Yes, I would worry about.
Only if they're weak, soft little babies. Are you weak, soft babies? You'll be fine.
On a scale of 1 to 20, how good is this hunter?
I knew it was coming eventually.
I'm kidding.
Somewhere on the line, it was coming.
If you do this for me, I will find you and leave you my hat.
Not specifying a time at which he's going to do that.
No, I believe if we're going to give you all these monetary values and grant you that favor at the end to aid in your grand escape, I believe I'll need the hat now. Along with the compass.
A hat up front, then. Hmm.
Do we have a bargain?
Thinks about it for a little bit. Hang on, let's put all this in writing on the contract here, so we
Sure.
can.
Yeah.
This is all right, but
I'm surprised you're not going for the books,
Yeah, the
but the hat is
books.
+3.
Yeah, the books seem a little bit out of reach. Those items are like legendary items.
Yeah. Well, I mean, so the +3 hat's gonna be pretty fucking crazy too. That's more than rare.
Yeah, yeah. That's that again. That puts me at 22, which is insane.
You might end up being a more powerful warlock than Callista, because I think she capped out at 22 charisma.
my intention is for this to be a higher power level campaign because I
Yeah.
have some big stuff for the end game.
I should say a stronger warlock than pre-god Callista.
Ah!
Callista's not a god.
Yeah, she is.
Sean worshipped her. Of course, she was a god.
Sean.
He wouldn't worship some floozy.
Sean had her necklace. He didn't know who she was, but he had her necklace.
Didn't matter.
I must admit, helping you out of a jam with the Hutsman, it does sound amusing.
It's quite
Metagame,
amusing,
I'm sitting.
as long as you don't die. That's,
Well,
it's,
Metagame, I'm sitting here thinking if he dies, then all of this contract shit is out the window, and we got what we wanted, and don't have to worry about the rest of it.
Yeah.
Ziv's probably looking at it the same way.
That
Sacrificial
was not
earth
the
here.
wording in the negotiation. The wording was not we must hold off the Lord of the Hunt. The wording was we must attack the Lord of the Hunt a little bit.
True. Like one round.
That's
One
he just
singular
said a little
attack?
bit. That's very specific. That's not hold off the Lord of the Hunt. We're to attack him a little bit.
Everybody used a range attack and then just run.
I plan to make one contractually obligated attack.
he would
But-
say, well, I don't.
Disadvantage,
He would say, I don't much care if you attack him. You could distract him other ways. I simply need him distracted enough for me to make my getaway with all my fur intact.
Reynard, those were your exact words. You said attack him a little bit. You're the one that proposed that exact stipulation.
Allow me to introduce you to my lawyer.
Yes, I.
We are only
I'll just-
adhering to the constraints that you put forth in the negotiations.
He turns towards Earthier and like raises an eyebrow at you and goes, "Drow." They love deception.
They
And
are
you've- and
they are more
and you-
straightforward than you give them credit for.
no, not true. They are straightforward. We don't lie. Drow are liars, especially this one, royal-blooded.
He's never lied to me.
That's not true. And that is true, Reynard.
I should say that I know of, I suppose.
That is true.
I didn't know you were royal-blooded, Ziv.
That is also true.
Any interest in selling
I'm
your
not
firstborn
surprised.
companion here to sweeten the pot?
No, we had already come to an accord based on the stipulations that you put forward, and now you're changing the terms.
Let us make the amendments that we will engage the Lord of the Hunt for 12 seconds to allow your escape.
Well, what if 12 seconds isn't enough for me to make my escape? That wouldn't do well for me at all.
Consider it a challenge. You have 12 seconds from when he engages you to make your escape with our aid. Will you really need more?
Make a persuasion check.
I feel you're negotiating against yourself, Earthier. He already proposed the stipulation that we agreed to, and now he's changing it.
Well, we're just refining it. Man, I wish I had that hat right now.
Can I have the hat and go rest real quick?
18 plus a d4 is going to be close to a 20. Let's see. 21.
I do enjoy a challenge, but I prefer living.
As do we.
How about for every volley or round of attacks, we'll say that you continue to engage him, I will provide a monetary reward.
So, no requirement for us to engage him.
Well, let's say a minimum of this 12-second period you suggested.
So, okay, so we must engage him for at least 12 seconds. Each 6 seconds more, you will provide us with
Monetary reward.
500 gold per 6 seconds.
500 is a vast amount. How about 100?
$200.
150.
And the button on your coat.
I'm afraid my coat is a powerful magical artifact that cannot be damaged.
The buttons will
We'll
not
make-
be removed. Oh, I'll
Make
get
me a
that
counter
button.
then. You must have some non-magical item, perhaps a thread or a button or a clip, maybe a cufflink.
Something that might interest a trader the next time we come to the market.
Well, is saying that you are good friends with Reynard Fey Lord not enough to get some attention?
As
Wouldn't
long
that be a
as-
lie, Reynard?
As long as you are the one that says it. Because, you know, us mortals, we cannot be trusted.
Well, why don't I just lend you a portion of my presence then? We'll call it a formal pact. I can smell that you experienced in such a thing. I'll just piggyback on, and that way there'll be any Fae worth their salt or worth their firstborn child will, of course, be able to smell my presence on you.
Well, of course, that's the whole reason I'm here.
Oh, hold
That's
on. We
been
don't
part
want
of the deal from the very first,
Reynard,
first bit of ink on the page.
He has a lot of enemies. Do we really want his stench on us?
It's a really good point. Like, he is persona non grata down here.
Only Fae enemies, and are you going to be spending a lot of time here?
Perhaps, but I would like to keep my options open. I'll take the cufflinks instead.
No cufflink. They're part of the jacket. The jacket's it's the whole
Rings,
thing.
bracelets, earring. You have a bag of trinkets somewhere on your body that are.
You're really
completely
not part of this
unmatchable.
negotiation, Drow. So unless you would like to offer me
Well-
something, I don't need
well,
to hear.
no, you're-
He snaps his fingers and he casts silence on you.
It's a good trick.
As soon as you included us in the
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say,
part of the
too.
negotiations and
This
part
is-
of the
this is-
deal,
this
we
is
did become
true.
part of the negotiations.
This is true. You haven't attempted to involve them several times.
Well,
You
really,
can't be
really,
surprised they're
really-
involving themselves.
Well, since the pact would be between me and you, really only my stench, my presence would be on you. So your friends would only have to not be so associated with you.
I'm afraid that association will have to continue. So I suppose the recognizable essence of our pact probably not the best idea. But
You said there was food on the table?
A subtle pact, then. I'll keep my stench private.
Thomas, you said there was food on the table?
Yes, there is.
I believe
Is there
that
any
with the 150 is a deal.
Soup.
Yeah, all kinds of foods, fruits, vegetables, meats.
I would
gonna
be,
find
I would be partaking in the food while we're doing this, of course, out of respect.
I'm gonna find some kind of porridge or stew, and I'm gonna smash it in his face after he casts silence on me.
What?
Oh my god.
It's about what I expected from Ziv when he silenced her.
Ziv doesn't take being disrespected, dude.
He's royalty, remember?
All right, stand by.
And not like an attack, like
No,
an
sure,
equal
sure.
disrespect.
Or like a drink.
Like
You're
if
like throwing a
push
drink on
something
him.
in their face, you know, not like smack them in the face with it, like rubbing their nose in it, like
Yeah.
you would with a dog when they're misbehaving.
It'd be worse than attacking you, honestly.
Like a misbehaving dog. I don't have a map for this.
Oh boy.
I'm not saying this is going to be a combat, but just in case it goes that direction.
Going to graph paper. Summon graph paper.
That's a good spell.
Okay, so I was like over here.
Yeah, you were down the
Yeah,
street.
I mean, I guess if I was sitting at the table and I saw that Ziv was about to try to smash something in his face, I'd probably try to stop her.
I'm not being subtle about it, so you could certainly try to stop me.
I don't think I could stop you, but I would try.
I mean, Ziv's fast.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
He would, of course, be sitting at the head of the table, so you guys
course.
can position
Well,
yourselves
you
as.
know,
I guess I'll be
was-
under the table.
I was gonna, yeah, I know, right? I was gonna come sit now, you know, I'm sitting next to him making this deal. I feel like Ziv would maybe be on the opposite side, on the other side.
I guess so. I'm
I
gonna
guess
say
I probably
a
would've
1
been
would be opposite, a 2
here.
would be next to you. I don't really know. There you go.
Okay, so I guess maybe Alex is on the other
So
side.
Alex would
and
be
you're
on the
next to
opposite
me.
side.
So that maybe makes it a little easier for me to deflect this
Now you could.
food attempt.
Like I said, it's not a throw. I would literally walk over to him and like put his face in a bowl. It's a disrespect for a disrespect.
And make this pencil disappear.
All right, so you walk over with the porridge. I know you already said you're not making an attack, but I would probably have you make an attack roll to see if you
Sure.
hit him with it, since he will, of course, try to evade.
And can
Of
I
course.
try to intercede? Because at this point, I think I recognize what a Ziv tantrum looks like.
Ziv tantrum.
Well, like I said, I'm not being subtle. There's no subtlety about it. There's no interpretation needed.
I'm sitting here trying to make this deal, and Ziv is about to ruin it. I think I would try to intercede. Even though I kind of want to see what happens after she does it. There's the chaotic part of my brain that really wants to watch this happen, but my character would not agree. Are we rolling initiative?
Not necessarily
Not
yet.
necessarily.
God,
How would you
why is there
intervene?
a turn order?
Yeah, how are you going to intervene?
I would just try to keep myself positioned between him and Ziv and just kind of look her in the eye, kind of shake my head, and just do everything I could to, you know, try to calm her down and ask her to not do what she's about to do, you know, without actually saying it. Non-verbal communication.
You think
I
Ziv's
will-
going to...
I will look up at Yurthir. I will hand you the porridge. I will take a book out of my backpack. I will make a couple of notes, and then I will leave the area.
And in Yurthir's HUD, it will say, Ziv will remember this.
He says, I should apologize to your friend. I would feel badly to let them go on these terms. I hope you understand that. And he's going to cast a spell at Ziv.
I probably wouldn't have any idea what spell it is, would I?
Would I?
No.
Congratulations, you're now a knoll?
I think I would, when he says that, if I see him start casting, I would say, probably best if you just turn off the silence.
Of course. I insist that I apologize to their face. I don't want to be rude.
Probably not a counterspellable spell, is it?
It is a spell. It's just a unique spell, so it's not something you can have on a spell list. But it is a 7th level.
Is that enchantment?
Yes.
That does not work on Drow.
No, hold on. No, it's I have advantage on it. Is actually what it
okay.
is. I'm double checking.
Can you make a DC 22?
I cannot.
No,
So-
it doesn't matter if you have advantage then.
So I realize that he may or may not take this as a hostile action, but in the moment, I'm kind of hoping to earn his respect by doing this as much as anything.
Yeah, it's advantage.
I would say, but before you roll, I would say probably just best to let her go, and I would cast Counterspell.
Sure. Go ahead. It's a 7th level spell, is what it's considered.
Sure. So, it's the same bonus as my Eldritch Blast. So I'm not actually Eldritch Blasting him, but I will. Oh, and that's gonna cast that twice, but we'll just go with the first one. 22.
Excellent.
I would say, when she's in this mood, best to just let her go, and I will counterspell it.
He lets out like a fox laugh, so it's like a sneezing chortle. He's like, he says, I quite like you already. That was very interesting. You should have your friend thank you later for such an impressive thing.
I have never heard her once say thank you or you're welcome or please. Not once.
I have.
I'm trying to think if she's ever thanked me for being stabbed instead of her. Maybe?
He
I
said you
don't
do your
think-
job well.
I don't think she's actually said the words thank you, but I think she has expressed gratitude in the way that she's going to.
Yeah.
I think she's actually
enough.
said thank you to Kijo when
I think
Kijo
so.
saved your life.
I think that is correct as well. Yep.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure the rest of us are around.
Speaking of, when Kijo sees Ziv walking away, I'm assuming in a huff?
No, I don't
No.
think Ziv really huffs that much. Just walked away.
Okay. When Kijo sees Ziv walk away, this looks odd, so she's gonna trot over to Ziv and be like, what's going on?
Oh, nothing. I've removed myself from the negotiations.
Oh.
At your theory's request.
Does Ziv still have silence?
Oh, I don't know. I actually did he remove it?
It's in an area, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah, it's you're out of the area. You're fine.
Yeah. So then I would return to him and say, I believe 150 per round it's a good bargain.
Fine, only because I am quite impressed with your boldness.
Well, again, meeting such a famous character in the shop is quite inspiring.
He says, "A deal then, a pact," and he puts his paw out for a handshake.
I will grasp it firmly with my claw and shake it firmly once. A pact. And I assume
All right.
I assume he would turn over the aforementioned items.
He would.
Well then, as I stood up from the table, I would, in a twirl, don the cap and bow to him and say, "Sir, I thank you very much." In a loud, boisterous bow. And then I would turn and walk away. And if I take a -1 on charisma checks the rest of the day, I'll be fine. Or maybe I get a +1 because of him. I don't know how it works with him.
Or maybe worse since it is him and not that.
Maybe
lower level one.
-5 or whatever. I don't plan on doing any other deal making today. I just blew it all for that. Which, thank you for allowing me to do that every time. I would take the porridge with me, deliberately. Yeah, it's a really good quote. I love it.
And you can add these to your character sheet.
Well, friends and minor illusion are cantrips, so they wouldn't
They are.
take spell slots. But yeah.
There. And I think, as you guys return to the tavern, unless there's anything you guys want to do now, RP-wise, we can end the session there.
There is one thing. I would go up to Ziv. I would hand her the porridge, and I would say, "I know I'm not quite the same creature, but now that I'm wearing his hat, if you would like, you may don the porridge on me as recompense."
I have no desire to do this. You are a poor negotiator, though. You negotiated against yourself against the deals that he laid out already. It is not relevant, though. When I kill him before the end of your 5-year pact, you will be released from it, and I will eat the porridge.
Perhaps I'll
You
save
don't have
it
to
for
wait
the
5 years
occasion.
to eat the porridge.
So I need to do that.
Ooh, Fey marked. That's cool. Nice. Yes, yeah. All right, cool. Love it.
I really thought that was going to turn into a combat. I was like,
If Ziv
Ziv's about to send it.
if Ziv got mind controlled and Kijo knew it, it probably would have. Or if anyone got mind controlled and Kijo knew it, Kijo's not down with that shit.
I mean, he would have. He's not much of a combatter. He's just the most annoying escaper ever.
I'm sure he probably would succeed, but Kijo would probably be harder to escape than most.
So do we do that thing we always ask about, Thomas?
You guys leveled up last session.
Did we?
Yes. You know how
What
I know
about this session, though?
I put it in all the session summaries.
I know.
There's no rule against leveling up in back-to-back sessions.
That's true. There are no. All right, so get to change my stats again.
Wow, that was a power spike. You guys got a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
It was a power spike, but I think most of my power might be pointed against the party.
Oh yeah, I gave you this too.
Yeah, we won't need to have that for too long. because we're giving that to somebody. But we're giving that to somebody who then can help point us anywhere we want to go. So kind of like we have it anyway.
Yeah.
Because I mean, we can, in theory, we can have the compass, but if we don't know how to like traverse it, I don't know how that works. But she could probably lead us around to wherever. So I think it's a good deal. Cool. Well, thanks, Thomas. That was fun. And we only have to wait 8 days before we get to play again.
Woo!
Huzzah.
Ziv hates it here. I've never seen Ziv so grouchy.
It's all flowery and perfumey. It's gross.
Nobody's
No
lying.
lying.
No, nobody lies. What the hell's going on here?
That guy does a good
we're-
job of not telling you the truth, though. It's not the same as lying, but. I guess I'll stop the recording now. Bye, Future Us.
Well, I can't wait